Content, baby.
Exclusive content, baby.
Yeah.
I gotta tweet out that
See?
we're live. We're competing
Oh,
with.
shit.
It was exclusive content time.
I love it when people come in and are just like, you realize like Critical Role is playing right now, right? And I'm like, I don't care.
Who cares?
You realize we're playing right now, right?
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm missing out on top tier content right now.
Roll, more like critical snarl.
Mhm.
Let's not pick fights with Matt Mercer.
He'd kick
I will
my
pick
ass.
all the fights with my Mercer.
He-
I will take any chances I have to pick a fight with my Mercer if that
He's the
means he
big-
can yell at me.
He's the biggest guy. You were supposed to yell at him.
Yeah,
I don't know,
I don't mind going down swinging against Matt Mercer.
I'll
I'll do that for
Fight,
us.
Here we go.
fight him. We'll
Be a
do,
martyr.
like,
Be a
you know
martyr for
what?
us.
You know what? We'll do Beyblades. We'll Beyblade it up. I'll fight him in a competition
Yes.
of Beyblades. That'll be the true match.
You didn't get to
Determine.
Beyblade at the convention, so you got
Yeah,
Beyblade
because we got COVID and it was so sad. And I had all those Beyblades, dude. I bought so many fucking Beyblades. So next time I go to a convention, I gotta take my Beyblades with me.
I still have my
Gotta let it
Beyblade
rip.
in my room. You know.
Like, I have the
Probably.
OG Dragoon from back in the day. I can take
Oh
him.
shit. I'm just tweeting out that we're.
Oh my god, I just got a notification. A nerd called Monty Glue is live on Twitch. What?
No way.
Disgusting!
That creature.
Creature.
A dubious little creature. Oh.
Alright. I gotta do the link below because Twitter doesn't like links on your tweets. Na-na-na, na-na, and then add, and then Twitch.tv.
And you mentioned DVD in Dead by Daylight. I've been playing the Dead by Daylight for Mexicans these past 2 days.
Oh, the
Dragon Ball Z thing.
yeah.
Yeah, the Breakers.
How is that? Is that
It's
good?
a really fun one. But here's the thing. All I see on Twitter is nothing but people complaining that the raider is overpowered.
Oh wow! You imagine the person when there's only one of them being stronger than the many.
Mhm.
That's
like-
a huge thing in DVD as well. People complain.
Like, are you
"They're
telling
too
me-
strong."
Are you telling me you didn't get to win your first couple games in a new game? You don't know how it works?
Yeah, pretty much.
And that means it's overpowered? Like, come on.
Also, you got dogs in the background.
I know. I'll close the window. It's not like I can control it. It's my neighbor's dog.
Oh, fair enough.
No, they're barking in
bark
Spanish.
all day, all night, 6 in the morning.
Yeah, Monty, how
Hello.
did you feel about sleeping through a small-scale natural disaster yesterday?
I'm upset! I've never experienced an earthquake, and I slept through the one that happened in our town, and I was like, son of a bitch! But at the same time, I'm wondering if we even had it, because nobody else, like, near me mentioned it at all, so...
Hmm?
We had an
I think
earthquake
it
yesterday.
depended on where you were. I think for people that were on like multiple like a second
I'm
level
on-
or third level
I'm
of a
on
building.
the rim, yeah. I'm on the bowl end
Yeah.
of things, so I probably missed it. Whereas you guys were in the fucking crater where the ground zero was, where the excitement all occurred, and I was like
But
so
even-
bitter about it.
Don't
But
dox
even
yourself,
then,
guys.
people that were on the ground
not.
didn't notice it. Like I was in a building on the second floor, and it legit felt like the floor was about to fall out underneath me. Like everybody evacuated. We had to evacuate and go to our cluster point.
Jesus.
Oh Jesus.
Apparently
Yeah.
there was an earthquake in central Mexico too. Hmm. Should we be concerned?
No, we're fine.
It was very small scale. It was just
But for us,
because-
it's weird. We're not built for it, really.
Yeah, we're not built for it, and my building is finishing construction, so when everybody felt it, we legit didn't know that it was an earthquake, and we're like, oh my god, did something fall? Did something crash? Is our building falling apart? Everybody get out of the building.
Get out of the building now!
So we had to make sure that nothing was broken and nothing was falling apart, was our thing, so.
So, when I was in LA visiting Bosco last year, I really wish that there was an earthquake so I could have experienced one. And then when I left, apparently there was one after I left, and I was so upset. I was like, fuck! God damn it!
You want to experience?
I never have! I just want to...
Yeah, me neither.
I just want to try it, okay?
You know, I understand that.
Edward
because
Bosco, no you don't.
I understand that because, like you, like me rather, I want to experience snow.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
never
yeah.
seen snow in my life. But I know
I
you
guess-
Canadians fucking hate snow because you deal with it all
No,
the time.
actually, we don't hate snow.
Snow is.
It's the act of shoveling snow or trying to get to work when you're snowed in that
Yeah,
people
it
don't like.
sucks.
It's
People
kinda like,
don't. Yeah.
It's kind of like experiencing a dog. Like, it's fun to experience someone else's dog, but it sucks to kind of have to take one of your own.
Yeah,
No,
take
it's
care
not.
of
I have
it.
to deal with my neighbor's dogs all the time, and I hate them.
Well,
I
I
like
mean, just the dog that you pass by the street where you're like, just pet it for a second. It's like, hey, yeah.
Yeah,
No, they
nice.
bite.
You want your day.
Also,
That's kinda like
Bosco.
what snow
Fuck you,
is.
Bosco is here. Says no, you don't. I just listen. I don't want the world. I don't want like everything to fall apart. But I just want to. I want the ground to shimmy and shake a little bit, so I know what the sensation is like. All right.
Monty just wants to feel something.
I want to feel something, man. Gotta feel something in this blood. Drake on Night. Drake on Night. Oh my God. Drake and King. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub for 3 months. Thank you so much. I just want a little wobble. I want a little jiggle. That's all I want.
Just a little one.
Just a little one.
Just where we just build like a fake house and get you going, and we'll
Put
just
me
shake
in
the
and
house.
start shaking it. Yeah, right. Oh man, I want gluten-free organic earthquakes. Thank you. Not man-farmed earthquakes. Thank you very much.
All
Yeah,
natural.
bite-sized
earthquakes.
portions.
There is one thing I want to experience before I die, and that is zero gravity.
Oh, zero
Oh,
gravity.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would actually be kind of cool. My mom did skydiving, and she said it was, like, amazing. Like, one of the most incredible things that she's
Yeah.
ever experienced.
You say that, and I'm like, that tracks. Your mother seems very like.
She's also terrified of heights. Like, absolutely terrified.
So it was just pure adrenaline they were running off.
So, but, like, actually, like, the sensation of just, like, she was strapped to somebody. It was tandem.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
the experience of just, like, feeling weightless apparently was absolutely amazing, so...
Yeah, I imagine it's quite fun. Alrighty. Well, we are back with Dungeon of the Mad Mage. We are on floor level 4 now, making progress.
Time to start a new
Lord, who
map.
dis?
We
This-
do it. Yeah.
This is where things get juicy and interesting and fun, in my opinion, anyway. This is gonna be a fun one for me. Yeah, we are back. You guys have made it through floor level 3. You avoided certain death at the hands of the drow had you gone a different direction. You also convened with the hobgoblins on the floor, conducted a quest, are probably really wanted in Skullport now.
Only
Eh.
2 of our alter egos are wanted. Yes.
Just a little
Sure,
bit.
yeah, sure, yeah, okay. You might want to invest in a disguise self-spell, potentially. So, we are back at it. I'm very excited to get back into this floor with you guys. You have to be a bit patient with me because it is a new floor, which means a bunch of new information that I have to follow, but I'm very, very, very excited here. I gotta grab another book, actually, for this.
Also, if we want to remember putting the money from last time, I feel like
that's right.
I feel like we can all agree that Wisp gets extra 100 after spending that for the information.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
we each individually get 180,
Okay.
but for Wisp, who gets 280?
Well, thank you.
That is reasonable.
At least to
Okay.
compensate a little bit from having to spend on freaking information.
Sounds more than fair, and that way I still have, like, 13 pounds to play with when I carry stuff, so...
It's like, we're taking away your money, Nyx, and Nyx is like, oh, thank God.
Oh, please take it. I don't know why.
Oh, the burden of being wealthy and successful.
Oh, all this wealth. Get it off me.
It's like,
It was a
boy,
lot of weight. Turning them into
converted-
the... Converting it was a good idea because it saved a lot of room in her backpack.
Yeah, I converted all my gold into moonstones and platinum pieces, of which are all gone now, and I have a bunch of gold.
Yeah, when did we get a literal platinum card that like just has all of our wealth on it?
Talk to Lord Moonstone. See
When
what
I-
Moonstar, yeah, see what he says.
When I get 6,000 fucking gold, I want to get that magic chest spell, but it's so expensive.
How do we calculate carry weight again?
Strength times 15?
It is
Alright.
strength times 15, your strength score times 15, so.
Okay.
Alright, are you guys ready to get into it?
I am ready.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Let's get into the next layer of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, the Twisted Caverns.
Ooh. Goodbye, chat.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
chat.
So, as you guys delve down through the narrow tunnel that eventually widens to the next floor of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, what begins as foot on stone very quickly becomes foot on moist, as clacking footfalls become squelching footfalls, and the sound of smearing dirt and grime, more or less, begins to squeeze between your shoes. And a dense humidity and strange kind of, I don't know if acrid is the word, but a very strange, not decay in a corpse sense, but decay in a wet autumn sense, hits your nostrils. And as the cave widens, you begin to see something glowing ahead of you. Something glowing a deep navy blue. Mushrooms. Hundreds upon thousands of mushrooms cling to the cave side in various different colors and hues, heights, and clusters.
Okay, from a scale to dwarven bathroom that we found to Otieg body pit, how pungent is the smell?
Can you repeat what you just said? Sorry, I was clicking over the map.
It's all right. How bad does it smell down here?
It smells like a compost pile, which is
Okay.
not. That's kind of, I think, a subjective. Some people like the smell, other people really don't.
Depends
But
on
it's
what
very
you put in the compost.
yeah,
Very hipster coffee smelling.
sure, with wet water.
Fourth floor, everyone.
We made it.
Yes, and it seems to be the compost pile as well.
The
you get
mule, the mule's ears pin back, and it kind of shrinks within itself a bit.
Monty, looking around, does the construction of the tunnel or the area immediate around us seem like similar construction to the previous floor?
You can't tell because it's covered in mushrooms.
Fair enough. These don't look like screaming mushrooms, do they?
You're not sure. You're not. I mean, you can't really
Because
tell.
we encountered some. We encountered some right before coming through here, so I didn't know
Yeah.
they looked similar.
They'd probably be screaming if they were, because if they're around the walls around us, like, we're close enough proximity to these ones compared to the other ones where they went off, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Would I be able to investigate them?
Sure, go for it.
See if they have any properties.
Mm. 19.
What the fuck? Uh-oh. I goofed it.
That's investigation, yeah. This would be nature.
No. You asked me for... Yeah.
Yeah.
Just change the robot. Oh my god, what the fuck? There we go. I had to reload the page. So, I don't know why it's getting double-clicked every now and then. And it's like popping the chat boxes. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
It's all good.
I believe in you, Bracky.
I don't.
You can do it.
Oh, nobody can hear my cat trying to dig his way through my dresser behind me.
If it was
Is that
if it was
Tinto?
nature, then
Yeah.
it was 16.
Okay. You find a cask-shaped fungus. It's like a it has like a stalk that runs up to like a barrel-shaped top.
You said it's glowing?
It is not glowing, no.
Oh, okay.
And as you move it around, Lionel, you hear a sloshing inside.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Inside of the mushroom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna crack it open.
Okay.
Just conjure a small knife and
Yep.
start cutting.
As you cut into it and kind of tap into it, water begins to pour out of the top of it.
Huh. Fuck it. My curiosity is going to drive me. I'm gonna drink a little bit.
Okay. It is fresh water.
Oh.
Ooh.
Umami water.
What?
I understood that reference, you son of a bitch. Well done.
Are you sure you want to do that? That seems highly unsanitary.
And as he says, I just bottoms up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is so good. I'm gonna keep a note of those mushrooms for later, in case we find more.
I'm just imagining you're gonna turn into like Sokka when he drinks the cactus juice.
I was thinking the same thing. I just said Momo and Sokka just like hallucinating in the middle of the desert.
Look, if I start seeing shit, I know who to blame. This mushroom is.
He'll be walking around. This water's the quenchiest, and all sorts of other stuff.
Yeah, very well. Let's make a bit of an advance now. Let's not delay too much. You can keep your eyes perked, Nix.
My best.
And because you said the mushrooms were glowing, some of them?
Some of them were, yeah.
So we don't really need a light spell for our human companion right now?
I
Or
would
do
say
we
it's.
still need one?
You probably still want it. It's just the mushrooms that are glowing. It's the environment is not glowing, unfortunately.
Think of when you have
That's why-
glow-in-the-dark stickers on your ceiling as a kid. Like, they don't
Yeah.
actually provide light, but you can
Yeah.
see them glowing.
I have
feel
light
good.
on.
That is will crack open a torch for them. Here, let me lead the way. Well, behind Nix, of course. He's gonna crack it open. Also,
Bertrand, the mule is staying. The mule is standing in place.
What the?
He'll kind of turn around. My dear friend, is something the matter? I blast my damnable human ears. I still can't understand what language you speak. Do you wish to move forward?
It makes a concerned face, but then slowly and reluctantly begins to clip-clop forward.
I sense your trepidation. Do not worry, friend. I will protect you. And he'll bring out his shield. And the other hand, he'll hold on to the reins of the mule.
Okay. Your reassurance provides it enough bravery to move forward.
Really don't get with the mule?
I don't quite know.
Something about this floor is giving them the heebie-jeebies.
Is that a disease of some sort?
I'm not sure. I heard it.
maybe
Human said to me once.
perhaps they're just spooked by all the strange lights. Don't think too much.
Can I have perception to see if I hear anything up ahead before we start our
Sure.
journey?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. And
Sounds like a cave.
It's hard. It's hard to hear anything over everybody else's. Which, by the way, all of the this area difficult terrain. It is basically muddy terrain. Yeah.
How deep are our feet in the grime of it?
It depends on your weight, of course, but it is slow moving.
Okay.
We are making mushroom mash stew as we travel.
Yeah, basically, it's very composty.
That's not. Ugh. Yeah.
I am being harassed by my cat. Stop
Oh
it!
no. Cat.
I'm gonna kick him out. Maybe he just wanted to play. He wanted to jump onto the desk and move Nick for me. I don't know.
I want to play. Let me play. I'll play Tabaxi.
I see a cat on the screen, he says. I'll be that guy.
Nyx, as you get to that point, you begin to see something that is impossible.
Oh. What?
Tree trunks.
They look like they were actually chopped tree trunks, like previously.
No, like unchopped tree trunks from that angle.
Oh.
From the ceiling, right? Or they kind of upside down? I don't know.
I think they're growing off from the ground, is what she's saying. Like there's trees growing.
How tall is the ceiling?
Interesting.
The ceiling grows quite tall. You actually can't see the ceiling from the tunnel.
Ooh.
You'd have to enter inside of the chamber to take a better look.
I see trees growing. It seems almost like a forest or kind of like a marsh down here.
As
He's
you,
curious.
does someone have light up?
I do.
Betty has
What?
lit a torch as well.
Yeah,
Alright.
with torch. as
You have a
well.
torch and you have the light spell. As you two catch up with Nyx, you crane your head up and you see inside of this like 50-60 foot chamber 40 to 30 foot mushrooms as big as trees, along with just a massive garden of various different fungi that litter the carpeted floor and kind of crawl up the walls, and every open space from floor to ceiling is filled with mushrooms.
Oh, wow. Those are some big mushrooms.
That is massive. Now I need to try that one.
What is with you putting mysterious mushrooms in your mouth?
Hey, they're great for soup.
You have to make sure that you check it before you eat it. You don't know if it could be poisonous.
I know.
Still, though, the fact that there's so much fauna down here is quite impressive.
Fungi underground is not that uncommon. I mean, this ones, of course, they're kind of weird, but I guess
I mean,
it's not uncommon in the Underdark, from what I recall.
What about all the stuff over here, then?
Mushrooms.
Well, they're pretty big mushrooms, all things considered.
Perhaps there is some form of magic within the soil or the walls.
You know what? For a second, I was going to make fun of that, but I'm curious. I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Okay. As you cast detect magic, it's weird. There's like a weird sort of like fog.
Fog.
Yeah. It's not coming from the mushrooms itself, but it's just kind of coming. There's like a weird. Through your eyes with the detect magic, you see almost like a patchy fog, like around the ground.
What type of magical fog?
You can't recognize it.
What?
Is it like blocking his divination, or is it just too alien?
It's too alien. You don't know what it is.
The entire area is covered in this arcanic fog.
Strange. Do you think it's dangerous?
I'm sure. I don't even know what kind it is.
Well, Nyx, do you see anything from where you are at?
I don't know. This weird fog or shadow of blackness in front of me.
Alright, calm down.
Some form of
Can you
fog of
see?
war.
This fog of war.
You see stalagmites,
They're coming from the ground.
and you hear a noise.
I love that song.
And next, roll a stealth check to go up and see if it's a scary looking person that's coming.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
23.
23. Alright, you may move.
Okay, Nyx is gonna look back at you guys and like put up her hand to be like stop.
I'm
And
moving.
then she's gonna creep up forward.
Say you get to about, like, here is a good place.
Here, behind the stalagmite.
You peek through. You do see light, actually. And you see an Etten.
Oh.
Oh,
Does he have a symbol on him for the Xanathar Guild?
Because of your... Actually, you can see there's light in here. He doesn't appear to be... He doesn't look like the Ettens you've met before, no.
Okay, so not related to the ones that we murdered.
You can tell that he's wearing, like, a mushroom fiber, like, loincloth. And you see him currently, tending to what appears to be a bunch of these mushrooms.
Tending to.
This is his whole garden.
Oh.
Oh.
No,
Nyx's gonna go back in view of her friends, and she's gonna signal that there's somebody over there, and then she's gonna go back.
Oh, finally, people.
And she's gonna pop out, because I think... I don't think I'm gonna roll it insight. I think she's just gonna assume that she can attempt to talk to him. And she's gonna pop out and be like, hello there.
Mm-hmm. He watches the two heads turn, and you see that they're holding what looks to be a watering can that was made out of the stalk of that very tall mushroom. It almost looks like wood in their hand. And they turn, and the other head goes, well, look at that, Jabber. It looks like we have guests. And the other head goes, well, hello there. I'm Jabber, and this is Jibber. You, venturers or something?
Yeah, my friends and I just got onto this floor, actually. We just left the 3rd level.
Oh, they went to the 3rd level, Jibber. That sounds about right. Well, come on in, don't be shy.
Sure. And Nyx is gonna signal back to, like, hi guys.
They. Oh, finally, we can see some people down here. Oh, God.
Can we assume unless initiative is rolled that the mule's next to me and Wisp?
Yeah.
Oh, it's already ahead.
We're keeping him safe.
Nyx, you didn't mention they were big.
Nyx kind of looks at him and is like, why does it matter if they're being polite, Lionel?
I know, I was expecting, medium-sized creatures.
What, do you have a problem with tall people?
I got a little surprise, that's all. I'm gonna keep drinking from my mushroom.
Oh, I see that you found some of the barrel stocks. You didn't take it from the neighboring gardens, did you?
Kind of encountered at the entrance. I was curious what it was.
Oh, I don't know about the entrance, but as long as you didn't take it from the neighboring garden, it's fine. The other head says.
Garden?
Yeah, the one that's just over there where you just came from.
Why would that be a problem?
Well, because we've been cultivating it for the, handsome man, and it's just, mushrooms can be very fickle and whatnot.
That's
Yeah,
understandable.
And then the big...
Handsome man.
Hmm?
Who is this handsome man you're talking about?
Oh, well, he's, well, shucks. And you watch as they kind of point their fingers together. There's a human wizard who, is residing in this cave, and we trade every now and again. He takes
Does he have a long white beard?
No, he's like a young guy with, kind of short hair and
Does he happen to have a cape of eyes?
No.
No, it's not Hallister.
For a second, I thought it was going to be there was time travel involved.
These are strange questions, my friends.
Yeah, well, we have experienced strange wizards before, so it's best to be careful.
Are there any mushrooms that we should be wary of in here? Like,
There's
dangerous
ones
mushrooms?
that release spores that can do quite a bit of damage. There's ones that scream when you go too close to them. Haven't seen any of those for a while. Bunch of red fellas came in and took a bunch of them, and guess they needed them for something.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's mostly different ones. Give me a moment. He watches, he turns around, he goes, hey, Jabber, I think I got a bit of an idea. What's your idea, Jabber? Well, you see, we got all the mead we can drink, all the ripple bark we can eat, but you know what we don't have? What do we not have, Jabber? Well, they both turn and look over towards you and then look back kind of inconspicuously. I've always wanted a bauble to look at, Gibber. Oh, that's a great idea. We've never had a bauble before.
Bubble.
They turn back and go, if you'd be willing to part with some interesting items or treasure, we'd be loving to give you any information. We all know all sorts of things, though we don't leave this area very frequently. People do come through, as you know.
That is not about trade. Information is useful, after all.
Of course. We'd like something pretty. Something we can look at and enjoy. 2 things would be best. One for me and one for Gibber over there.
Jabba.
Perhaps you would like something that would smell nice. Observe. He's gonna pull out a bar of soap.
Oh my god.
What is that?
It's called soap. You can either eat it or you
It's
can use
disgusting.
it.
Get it away. It's not shiny at all.
Well,
They
it can
also
make
make
things
shiny.
it can make things shiny. All you need is a little bit of water and a little bit of elbow grease, so you can make things nice, shiny, and new, and clean
Oh.
as well.
No, we don't want that. We want like gemstones and statues and nice metal things.
My dearest Gibber and Jabber, if I could be so bold to approach you.
You can approach, he says as he drinks out of what looks to be like a corked gourd.
Bertrand is going to produce a single silver arrow and kind of humbly place 2 hands and lower his head as he raises it towards them.
Oh, you see both the eyes kind of dilate like a cat's as they look at it and they go, it's an arrow, Jabber. A real pretty arrow at that. Oh, that's nice. We can make a nice necklace out of this. Can I
Thanks.
keep it, Jabber? Yeah, you can have that. Now, what you got for me, huh?
Bertrand's gonna look back towards the party like, help.
And it's safe to assume you wouldn't want another arrow?
I mean, we could take another arrow, but variety is the spice of life and all that.
How about a bolt?
Oh, it's got a different shape. One necklace for each of us. And they kind of, with these giant midi palms, take the arrows from you and the bolt from you. Well, go ahead, you can sit down on one of the moss caps there. That's our lovely sitting arrangement. Those 3 mushrooms over there are bed. And then that over there is kind of just pointing out the general array. It's like a little house made out of mushrooms.
A grown
Yeah.
house.
It's a full-on house. There's like a table that has a bunch of like corked gourds on it. And
I
like
see.
that's their table, and they have a bed that's just all mushroom caps that are growing in a singular patch, and that's where they sleep. And there's like a whole bunch of different mushrooms.
Like everything
So-
is cake, but it's all mushrooms.
Yeah, basically. The Etten turns and Jabber turns and goes, so what are you wanting to know about things here or about oh, the mushrooms? I can inform you about the mushrooms.
Well, I have got a question.
Okay, you're very cute. What are you?
Basically like a cat person. if
What's
you
a
say.
what's a cat?
That's a good question.
It's a small feline.
Yeah.
4 legs, fluffy.
Oh, Fluffy, that's cute. Sorry, I got completely distracted. Apologies. What were you going to ask?
Well, you know how I'm like a cat person when you just exposed. Have you seen any like spider people?
Yeah, there are spider people down here. They're
See.
new neighbors. They came in recently.
I didn't want to hear that.
Oh,
That's me talking.
well, we're
Not
very,
like-
very sorry. If it makes you feel better, they're very far to the east right now.
We've got a bit of a bad relationship with most of those people.
Oh, did you come in through their back door because they were upset about someone doing that?
No.
Roll a deception check? I don't know.
Must have been 5 other individuals. with the
Well,
mule.
okay, 2 of like some.
Well, yeah, it couldn't have been you because they said it was 2 people and one of them was blonde, so it can't be you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Two of us weren't here with us at that time, and we didn't have the mule, so it doesn't match our description at
Yeah,
all.
it doesn't match at all. But if you don't like them and you've had a bad run-in with them, yeah, they're to the east.
Are there any other people around other than that wizard you were telling us about?
Oh yeah, they're fishy folk and stinky lizards and yeah.
Wow, I can't
Stinky
believe we're
lizards?
talking about Thera like that.
Yeah, they're moving about a lot more than usual. It might be because the water tastes bad.
The waters are tasting bad?
Yeah, the water started tasting bad recently, real sour. I've just been drinking out of barrel stock since then, and then also the handsome wizard's been making us a little bit of a nice drink, and he blinks at you, kind of gives you a wink. Yeah, he's so charming, isn't he, Jabber? Oh, he certainly is, Jibber, with his handsome face and small body and just big smile. What a nice guy.
Has there been any correlations to, like, timing for when the water turned sour? Like, did your wizard friend show up around then, or the other people move in?
What thing was recent, yes, and it happened after the spider people showed up,
Could have been them.
Well, again, we are.
Well, I
There's a
don't
chance,
know.
but-
I mean, I asked the wizard, and he said it just doesn't make a lot of sense for it to be the spider people, considering the river runs west to east and not the other way around. But,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's strange, and I've been told not to drink the water, so I'll tell you, don't drink the water from the river.
Would we be allowed? Is it possible to have a meeting with this wizard?
Yeah, if you want to meet him, he's very nice. You head down the eastern way and then north. You should find him.
Northeast.
Yeah, you go through the regular patch you just came out of, and then you keep heading east into the next patch. There's barrel stocks, blue caps, and Trillimac in there, and then you want to head north, and that's where he is. His name is, well, he just calls himself the alchemist, really. He's not really a wizard, he's an alchemist, actually.
Yeah. Very well. Because we are looking. We're not necessarily looking. We're most exploring. But if one final question, if I may,
Of course,
Have you
of
heard-
course, you've been lovely company.
have you heard anything about a dragon? A large lizard with wings.
Well, there's the stinky lizard people, but we don't know what a dragon is. No.
What about people with squids for faces? With tentacles?
They the heads looked between each other and look back and go, never heard of something like that, no.
Very well. Unless we have anything else to ask, guys.
I got my question out.
Do you guys have any additional information about the local fauna, mushrooms?
Yeah,
that
oh
we should
yeah,
know
yeah,
about?
of course. Come here, I'll show you. And you watch as they beckon you over. They bring you over to what you've actually already seen, which is it's like it literally is a barrel-shaped mushroom cap on top of a long white stalk. Now this here's barrel stock. It's what we've been drinking because the water's all gross now from the river. If you tap a little hole in it with something, you can get the water inside. It can contain up to about 8 or so gallons at most, depending on how big it is. And if you want, you can eat the husks as well.
Ooh.
And then-
Edible.
Over here, he literally grabs you, Nix by the head and puts you over into a spot, very much like poop, poop. Also ignore the cat. Goblin, no.
Goblin.
Goblin, shut up.
Gambling.
He picks you up by the head and deposits you in front of a slender mushroom with a bright blue bell-shaped cap. He looks, he goes, now, this one here is a blue cap. It's called the grain of the underdark. It's not edible, but their spores can be ground up to make some bread, essentially.
Oh.
And one loaf is enough to kept us both fed for a decent while.
Can make blue bread.
Yeah, it's called, spore bread or blue bread.
Oh.
And this one over here, they now grab both of your heads, Lionel and Nix, and deposit you.
Lionel found his way over here too.
In front of just a myriad of shelf-like fungus that looks like rotting flesh. This one here's ripplebark. You can eat it raw, but it's better toasted over some fire.
Bark mushroom.
I could have swore it's gonna be like, and this one's a dead body.
Don't look at that, you just put the sheet over top of that one.
put it under the carpet. I don't sign, I don't mind.
Don't worry, that's for the compost.
There's also, in the other section, Trillimac, which is it grows rather to 4 to 5 feet tall, has a broad grey-green cap with a light grey stalk. You can cut the leathery surface of the cap and use it for paper, hats, or scrolls. The, alchemist quite likes that one.
Oh, yeah, I can understand that.
You can dye it, too, and that's what this is made out of, and they shake their loincloth.
Oh.
You can also take the stalk and you can clean it and soak it in water and dry it. And that makes kind of a spongy little bread.
Bread.
And then
From the green cap, right?
They have a grey-green cap, yes.
Sure.
Then the other one in there is Zirkwood. It can grow up to 40 feet tall, and its spores are also edible. But it takes a lot more to make good bread out of that one. But the real reason you use it is for the stock, you see. It's hard, and you can use it to make things like this. And he kind of smacks his table a couple of times. Real hard and floaty, that one is. That's also what these ones are. And he pulls out his gourds, which do appear to be carved.
Uh-huh. I'm writing this down.
Me too. I have like everything down. Zirkwood,
Okay.
like Tillamook, Ripplebark, Grain of the Underdark,
Zirkwood,
and Barrel Stalk.
Very strong, also floating, which we might be able to make something out of that if it ever presents itself.
Hey, we got some deep mushroom lore. Hi, Goblin.
1 second, I gotta deal with my cat real fast, because she should not be meowing.
Goblin.
She wants the mushrooms.
Goblin.
I'm gobbling here.
Ooh, I'm gonna gob.
Oh, gonna get in trouble, Goblin.
They heard Monty say, "What's a cat?" And they were like, hello. We're
like super
standing right here."
How dare!
I'll show you what a cat is.
Can I just say this episode's kind of ironic because I was doing like fungi research at like the museum and stuff
I'm back.
like that. So
Really?
the timing is because we were getting ready to do like a nature exchange thing at the museum, so we were looking up mushroom resources.
I'm back.
Which-
I apologize. Goblin
Welcome
wants
back.
Hob to play, but Hob wants to sleep. He was looking at me like, "Help me!" And it was the Goblin's like, "Please, I want to run around and play." And of course,
He's lonely.
he's parked right in front of my door, of course, trying to sleep. Jabber turns and goes, "Oh, there's also some other mushrooms, but they're kind of bad. There's screaming ones that release poisonous spores.
What do those look like?
Well, the one, what is it? It's like a 2-foot tall mushroom with orange and red stripes. Those are fine if you just leave them alone. And then there is one you shouldn't eat. I don't know which one that was. I don't remember it. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Don't eat the unknown ones. Got it.
Is there any particular creatures down here that we should be aware of?
Oh, well, I mean, the stinky lizards and the fish people and the spider people, probably.
They're all aggressive.
They don't like small people, I guess, and, you're very small.
Nyx kind of looks down.
We're big, so they don't want to fight us anyway, and plus we're over here and they're all the way over there, so we're good. Plus the alchemist and us are friends, and you watch each other and whatnot.
That's good. Real good.
Thank you for the arrows, by the way. These are very nice.
Oh, you're welcome. Besides, it's exchange. There's just as much as you need to be polite.
Of course, of course.
But thank you so much. That's actually really helpful. Not gonna lie, terrified of going to a new floor in this place, and everything has tried to kill us. So
Oh, well, that's not good at all. Well, if you ever want to visit again, you can. We like the company. It's nice.
we'll take you on that offer.
We might stop by here if we're feeling a little tired and looking for somewhere to sleep. We might stop by, if that's cool.
Alright, that's fine, but you can't have our bed. It's our bed.
No, don't. No worries.
Perhaps introductions so that they know who to address us by.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your names?
Well, names Lionel Fareta, Cervixon Lachenbaum, Jäger Oberon Ortega, Tenderman Jensen III.
They stop and look down at their gourd they were drinking from, cap it, and set it aside.
You're drinking too much.
I'm gonna call you Smalls.
I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm Thaddeus Bragg.
Hello, Thaddeus.
Oh, see? I get a proper name. He looks over at Smalls.
Why, you only have two
Nyx.
names.
Nice to meet you, Nyx. And here I was gonna call you Smaller. And you watch as like, the jabber kind of punches the shoulder of Jibber. And he goes, what? It would have been a nice little pair. No, that one's Nyx. We'll call her by a proper name. And, what about you two?
Go ahead.
This is Wisp.
Hello.
Yeah, towards Wisp.
Nice to meet you, Wisp.
And
Bertram will also like get some like foliage or gross mushroom cap out of your fur.
oh, thank you. And this is Bert.
Nice to meet you, Bert.
He will quietly nod in reverence and hope they don't ask for the mule's name because we still don't have a name.
What's the mule's name? Oh, damn it.
Well,
Make
good
something
luck.
up on the spot.
And, tell the alchemist we say hello. And we hope they're well. And, we hope that they are thinking of us and they're willing to do some trade in the future.
We'll be sure to do so. Thank you so much for everything, guys.
Of course, of course.
Yes, you've been wonderful hosts.
Well, we're glad to hear so. And they turn and nod to each other.
So the mule's demeanor, is it just scared of like the floor still, or is it more towards the edge?
As you look back to the mule, it's currently chewing on a piece of ripple bark.
Oh, it's got over whatever it.
Wait, it's chewing on the flesh one?
Yeah.
Ripple bark is edible. It said it was good, like raw,
Yeah.
but it could be toasted too. So
As long as they don't get mad for the mule eating their stock.
Well, you gave
Who
them
knows where
something
she got it?
cool, so they're fine
Yeah.
with it. Obviously, if you completely raid their pantry, they're not going to be keen. But I mean, it's just one piece of riffle bark. It's not the end of the world.
Yay.
To my
Very
friends. So where next?
Yes,
Well-
there was a small tunnel that we walked past.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we went to the east and then north, we could find the wizard if we wanted to see if they have more information.
Yeah, they might know something about the dragon we're looking for.
Among other things.
We still have to uncover this strange telepathic spy for Volo too, correct?
It was for
Yeah.
Durnan, actually.
Durnan, sorry.
Yeah.
Durnan. It's the only issue with that one is he was all the way back in Waterdeep. But if he was an elder, he said he was probably another brain.
He thinks, he's not sure.
Yeah, he thinks.
Well, see ya, Jibber and Jabba.
Goodbye! Goodbye! They wave.
Goodbye.
See, Lionel, and this is why you shouldn't judge people based on their size and physique.
I'm sorry. The last time we encountered Etten, he was working for the Senator's Guild.
Well, to be fair, he didn't try to kill us right away either. It wasn't until he realized that we killed all of his companions that they tried
To kill us.
Yeah.
You really need to be more tolerant of the, height-inclined Smalls.
Smalls is gonna stick
The
forever now.
Smalls.
I've never seen a creature. You called them an Etten.
Yes.
Are they one or two?
Two.
Yes.
Yeah,
Two of
yes.
them are- they're all packaged too, really.
Ettens are a type of, I would say, giant.
Just describe here. As you make your way inside.
What do you see?
Let's see if you guys get a good idea. Gardens of barrel stalk, blue cap, and other mushrooms fill this cavern. Between the garden patches meander paths that lead to and fro through the various exits of this chamber. Stalactites cover the ceiling of the wide tunnel heading south as well.
Must be the garden they were talking about, the one that they didn't want us to take the barrel stock from.
There are also several footprints in the muddy patches here as well.
Do they all look like just boot prints, or do some of them look like
They are like
animal or monster?
these are like all footprints.
Like medium humanoid? Or like a mix match of like everything?
Mix match, yeah, large to small to medium.
Is this a way up here, or is
Yep.
that just a piece of wall?
You smell something kind of acrid in the air, mixed in with the composty smell.
Yeah, we need to make sure to be hugging the wall to go north.
Yeah, I don't want to go more east.
Yeah, because of the spider folk.
Well, to be fair, Thaddeus is the only one that will have to change his appearance if we run into them. And I say he has the circlet. So
Yes, it's right here. It's good
So-
for one disguise.
if we have to, he can put it on because they didn't see anyone else. They didn't even know you, Bertrand and Wisp. So it was only Alex and Thaddeus that they kind of had a bit of a run-in with.
Yeah, I should be fine.
I pray that you are correct, Nyx.
Well, it also depends, because from what they said, they also didn't speak common, so we might be a little bit in trouble there.
Yeah, I do. No, wait. It's my spell? No, I think it was only listen
Nyx,
to.
as you look north, you do actually begin to see Zirkwood shelves in this chamber. And there are various glass bottles and wooden jars that seem to be corked. Just give me a second, I need to fix up my thing here real fast. Oop, right there.
Hello, is the alchemist home?
Huh? Yes, I am. Come in. And if you're here to rob me, I advise you not to do so.
It's okay, we're not here to rob you.
Do you work
Not
for
that we're-
Hallister?
People work for Alistair?
Okay, you clearly do not. Come in. You enter inside and see essentially an alchemist's lab. The walls are set with shelves at various heights. They hold numerous gourds which contain probably liquids of some kind, you assume. A rough-hewn block of stone in the middle of the cave serves as a table. It is covered with a set of alchemist supplies. I take it you are travelers of sorts. Yes?
Yeah. Correct.
He is a human.
Yes.
He is a kind of mid-20s, handsome-looking human with kind of short hair pulled back into a ponytail, a set of glasses perched on their nose. And you can see they're wearing robes that look a little bit dirty but have been cleaned several times, sorry. Ah, good. Well, pleasure to meet you. I'm not of much help, but I do have potions for sale, if that's something you're interested in.
Oh.
Potentially, yeah.
Excellent. I would require edible fungi and 5 tongues of madness for a potion.
5 what now?
Tongues of
What?
madness.
You might have to give us a description on the tongues of madness.
It is a mushroom that looks like a human tongue.
Ooh.
Hmm.
You don't accept gold?
I have very little use for gold down here.
That is a very...
I do like equipment, though. I will also trade for equipment if you have anything.
think we do we?
Only stuff we're using, probably.
Depends on the type of equipment you need.
I'd say, well, if you are speaking in gold terms, about 50 gold's worth of equipment I'd be willing to trade for a potion.
Let me just write this down. He wanted in exchange... He wanted edible fungi.
Yep. 20 pounds.
Okay, pounds.
And 5 tongues of madness, please.
5 tongues. Oh. Well, we don't have none of those, but
You
if
can come
we
back
come
if we
across...
find them.
Yeah, we could try to find them.
Oh, good. If you find anything interesting, you can bring it here and I can look at it for you as well. And if you... Have you met Gibber and Jabber?
Yeah, we had a delightful conversation with them.
Good.
Quite
I
fine
would have...
fellows.
I would have recommended you speak with them initially. They know the most about this location. I tend to just reside here, given my
They
unique
told us all
predicament.
about... What?
My unique predicament, rather, makes me remain here. So,
Unique predicament?
well, yes.
Something no problem?
I got kidnapped. I mean, that happens, and
Oh.
making the best of it.
Wait, kidnapped?
Wait, it wasn't Jibber Jabber that kidnapped you, right?
Oh, goodness, no. No, they're delightful. They're very, very good company. No, Hallister kidnapped me.
Ah.
That crazy wizard?
Why?
Wait, are you important to him in some way?
Your guess is as good as mine. But he kidnapped me, and I eventually found myself here.
Well, like, we have made some friends in the upper levels. We could possibly, like, vouch for an escort away from here.
While I do appreciate it, I have quite the comfortable setup here at the moment, so I'd rather remain here, surprisingly.
Huh.
Jibber and Jabber did tell us to say hi, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, if you see them again, tell them I say hello right back to them. They're delightful,
Nice.
aren't they? It's interesting to see Etten getting along when they have a, convenient and frequent supply of food.
Yeah. Once they're not trying to fight for it.
Indeed. I'm sorry I could not be of more help. Well, actually, I can be of more help. To the, east of here, there is a cave that has stalagmites, and there are beasts in there that will more than likely attack you.
What type of
Naturally.
beast?
They're like rock beasts with tentacles.
Well, that is good to know. We were highly doubting going to the east, given that apparently there's a bunch of drow over there.
He shrugs. Probably information you learned from Jibber and Jabber, no doubt, as they tend to trouts about a bit more than I do.
You haven't had any encounters with drow down here?
No. Sometimes I'll hide my chambers if I hear individuals coming that I don't recognize. Jibber and Jabber tend to be very obvious. You are different, but you do not carry a sort of hushed, whispered, and footfall similar to that of the drow. Though they're a rather recent neighbor, as what Jabber and Jibber have said.
Also, is my detect magic still going off, by the way? Monty?
Yes.
Am I able to see anything in this room?
There's a lot of magic in here. The
Yeah.
table is covered in magic. The individual themselves is also magical as well, which makes sense. And then the various jars and whatnot. In particular, you notice that there is a corked bottle that has a liquid inside of it. It's a kind of a swirly blue, night blue. Oh my goodness, sorry, I burped. Like sort of a swirly dark navy blue color, and that is like glowing like crazy. That one actually gives off some fey magic, surprisingly.
Ooh. By the by, if you don't mind me asking, I don't know if you're okay with that or not. But you have an idea what this magic fog is about?
He kind of cocks his head to you.
Ever since we came down here, and I've been using some arcane vision, I detected that there's this like sort of mist all over the floor.
I don't know. I'm very sorry. Maybe it has something to do with the water changing down here.
Yes, they did mention that the river has been spoiled a bit.
Yes, it's rather strange. I don't know what's going on, and luckily I have enough access to barrel stocks to get my own water and what I need for my supplies, but it is concerning nonetheless.
We might be able to put that out.
I would, again, while I do not know what it is, I would advise against drinking it. That seems rather obvious, but...
Well, yeah. But trying to know where the situation this is coming from, rather.
I have no idea. I assume it's come from upriver, but it's rather permeated, to be honest with you. You are travelers, yes? Did you come from up or down?
Up.
Ah,
All the way from Waterdeep.
Oh, you're from Waterdeep, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. When you were coming down here, there's a river above, I assume. It has to flow from somewhere. Was it not drinkable? Do you recall?
Well, we didn't think about drinking the river water.
I don't think
Like
it wasn't contaminated because we would have known or noticed, right?
I mean, I wouldn't know. You would know. He shrugs.
Didn't notice that it was contaminated.
It
so it's
seemed
probably
like regular water, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if it's anything, like it does seem to be haunted by a very particular a ferryman. But I doubt that has something to do with it.
Well, I suppose perhaps I should ask, were there fish? The fish were alive in the river? Because all the fish in this river have died.
Were there any fish? Am I able to see if I can recall seeing any?
You didn't
We didn't
actively
see
look for
dead
fish.
fish.
Yeah, but you didn't see
Gotcha.
dead fish, which is pretty important.
And that would have been pretty noticeable, I feel like, if we saw dead fish.
I believe no. The water up and the floor above it was fine. From what we can recall.
Well, as long as I can get my work done, then it's fine.
If I may ask, have you heard or seen anything about a dragon?
No. I think there are some in the lower levels, though. My memory is a bit dodgy at the moment. I've been here for quite some time, and things change. Hallister is a fickle beast and likes to change things around every now and again. There's no doubt in my mind that in the lower layers you'll no doubt find dragons. As to what kind you're
plural.
looking for,
Yeah. Shadow dragon.
mm,
Very
not
specifically.
not aware of that one. I believe there is a green dragon somewhere below.
Oh, goody.
Sorry, he kind of gives you a
Oh,
like
no,
a
don't
apologetic
worry.
look.
Any information is good information.
I take it the same as, you don't know anything about a mind flare wandering about either.
No.
Okay.
Keep an eye out.
Oh, great! I will. Ha ha. Ooh.
It's
ooh.
okay. I think he's probably sticking to the third floor for now, at least. Yeah.
Keep that
Very
in
well,
mind.
but if we find what you need, we might come back.
Absolutely. As for what I have for you, this is a. He kind of pulls that bottle, which is very magical. It has kind of the fey magic to it. This is a potion of watchful rest. It might be very useful for you if you intend to travel for a very long time. When you drink it, you can't be put to sleep, and you can remain awake during a long rest, while still gaining the benefits of it.
Ooh.
He puts it back
Potion
on
of
the
what?
shelf, in case it's something that you're interested in.
It was at the blue, the bright blue one.
Yeah, it was like the navy blue potion. Which would explain the fey magic part of it, because you would know elves
Yeah.
don't need to sleep, so it's
Mm-hmm. Potion of watchful.
potion of watchful rest is what he has to offer.
Right.
I can also make another potion that allows you to read languages and speak or understand languages you don't understand.
So it's speaking them too.
No, sorry, just reading
Oh.
them and hearing them, not speaking them.
Gotcha.
I apologize for the confusion.
No worries. Very well. Any healing potions?
No, unfortunately, the qualities of the mushrooms down here do not provide for making healing potions. I'm very
Understood.
sorry.
Well. Thank you so much for the help and for the heads up.
Of course, of course.
Anyone else has anything they need to know? Oh?
No, we should be good.
Very well. Well, we're making our way out of your home right now.
Of course, of course. I am expecting Jibber and Jabber at any moment, but, very... What are your names?
Ah, sorry. Name's Lionel. We got Thaddeus. Nix. God, I was looking at the freaking boxes. Like Wisp and. What was your number,
do
Bert? What's your name? Bertel.
Bertle.
Girdle.
Bertel.
That's
Bertle.
Bert.
And Bert.
Very pleased to meet you all. They bow very respectfully.
And we should just call you the alchemist, or do you have a different name you'd go by?
I'm the alchemist.
Gonna keep it secret. Got it.
He just kind of shrugs and gives a really big, and you see it now, a very big, very charming smile.
No. Got
I can understand
little-
why the Ettens are smitten with him.
It's very charming.
Man, I cannot wait to see his freaking birth certificate. It actually says the alchemist.
Here's
Man,
my
the-
license.
His parents have one job in mind for him.
I don't know. Maybe it's drought poison. Affects the mind.
But anyway. And Lion is going to step away. And a recognizable nod and leave the room.
You got it. Take care. Good luck, and don't die.
I actually have to restart my Roll20 page.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Roll20, why did you do this to me? Why did you freeze up? If you guys travel, next we'll just catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We moved you.
Just pretend she's in front of you.
You know, I've got to say, this is a nice change of pace from the non-stop dangers we've been facing.
Yeah, for the most part. You just need to keep thinking about it. But the more the more it goes, the more we are being shown that to go to the east.
It seems the people down here are agreeable, at the very least.
For the most part. And they haven't had any issues with. They haven't had any fight with the drow, though. You guys want to go south or east?
I was thinking we should check the south first, because we know what lies in the east.
Yeah. And it's not a friendly time.
I agree.
Yeah. I suppose if you can, pick any of those mushrooms along the way, if you spot them.
Not the ones in the garden, though.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Well, there was the garden and in the other room, right? This is not part of the garden.
No, this is its own chamber, and it has mushrooms in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, this
Are
one
they
has
any of the edible?
barrel stalk, blue cap, one you don't recognize,
Don't eat it.
and
Immediately.
Trillimac.
Actually, which one was the Turtleback? Was it
The
that
one
was
that
the green,
make-
right?
That's the one they make clothes out of, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He wants edible mushrooms specifically.
Ripple is edible, but tastes like fire. The green one is for items, furniture, and clothes. Sarkwood is also edible spores.
There's no Zerkwood in here.
Oh, okay. True.
Yeah, the floor is too small.
The blue cap, it's edible only if you prepare it and turn it into bread, right?
Yeah, blue cap is what you can turn into blue bread.
Would that count as edible mushroom? Technically?
Technically.
Yeah. Okay, let's grab some blue caps then. So start getting just start getting stuff for him.
Alright, go ahead and make a survival check.
Survival. Survival check.
5. You find like 2 blue cap mushrooms that look like they're big enough to be usable.
He asked for 20 pounds, right?
Yeah, 20 pounds.
I don't. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, how much do each of these blue caps weigh again?
Not even a pound. Like,
Yeah.
3 of them together is like
He wants a
couple
sack.
ounces. Yeah, he wants like food.
I mean, that probably is the currency down here, right? You're not gonna find food most places.
Come.
Now, I kind of zoned out for a moment. It's almost like my green went black or something. Did we decide on going south, or which way did we decide?
Going south, since we know what away for us in the east.
Yeah. At the very least, going east, we'd immediately encounter some beasts that would attack us, and then further than that, it sounds like there would be the drow.
True.
So south it is. Let's keep exploring the area.
Alright.
Right then.
Stop right there.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh,
Shit.
I would have a stalactite drop on my head.
A piercer.
Wisp. As you
Oh.
walk underneath one of the stalactites, you hear above you as it detaches and falls. 1 second. This is with advantage. Okay. That is going to be a soft 20 to hit you.
Yep.
So that's going to be 4. This is going to really hurt. Holy shit. You take 14 points of piercing damage as this thing detaches from the ceiling and collides deep into your shoulder with an eruption of blood. As falling down from the ceiling, I have to move you back here. Shit. Fuck.
No shit, fuck.
Shit, fuck.
You guessed it correctly. A piercer falls
Fuck.
from the ceiling, jabbing into your shoulder. And I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh no!
Piercer!
He's gonna pierce. 9.
What does that guy do? 13.
10.
20.
I gotta grab my book. Where's my book for... Oh god, I did all my art scanning and I've moved everything around. There it is.
So I have my AIDS temporary hit points, so I'm assuming 2 other people have AIDS temporary hit points. I can't remember who they were, so hopefully you have that on your sheet still.
I was one of them. I think you gave it to me, yourself, and I think Bertrand.
Quite possibly. It does
That
sound like
makes
something I
sense.
would do.
I will take 8 temp HP.
It's 10.
I will take 10 temp
Hey.
HP.
Yeah, it really helped lessen the blow of this.
Oh, yeah.
My friend, I'll only take 8. I cannot take those 2 extra from you.
Keep those for yourself. But, well, this is fun.
Yep.
Hey, we haven't had combat in a while, you know, we've really got... We
Yeah.
might be a little rusty, but we
I-
can do it.
I love Gibber and Jabber. I will just say that much.
Yeah, they're cool.
I
You
just-
sounded you were having so much
Fucking
fun.
love
voicing
those.
them.
I think Bert's gonna get a summer home down here.
They are lovable.
They're very cute.
They're quirky.
I was practicing that voice in the shower. I'm glad I don't have neighbors who can hear me regularly.
Yes. Someone hearing you talking to yourself in the shower like that, oh, no, they're crazy.
Jesus Christ. I'm sure voice actors can attest to that experience. Practicing shit in the
You have
shower.
to leave a note saying, "I am not dying. Please don't call the cops."
It's like when I was practicing my dwarf accent, my parents were like, "What the fuck is wrong with our child?
Why is she Scottish now?
Why is she talking like that?" Like, I remember that because they were out and I didn't realize they'd come back in the time I was in the shower, and I was literally like drying off and I was like practicing my accent, and they were like, "Are you good, fam? Are you okay?" Alrighty, so as this thing crashes down from above and collides inside of Wisp, I had to move you back just because we can't have tokens overlapping, but it is there, and everybody rolled initiative. I need to roll initiative too. Okay. Ooh, Nyx, okay. Got that.
God, I mean, I'm happy. This is the first time I actually fight piercers. I have used them against my players, but not actually fight them.
Who? Oh, Bertrand does. Okay, Bertrand. And then Wisp. And then Lionel.
10.
And Thaddeus. Alright.
Yeah, I'm dead last.
Taking up the
Hooray.
rear, baby. Well, look at
Yeah.
Thaddeus brag. More like Thaddeus caboose. Alright. Nyx. It is now your turn as you hear Wisp scream in pain and this creature now wriggling and wrenching itself free of his shoulder. This stalactite-like creature, it looks like a stalactite, but it moves almost like a slug or a leech, and at the end of its mouth is this sort of gripping open mouth with like these sort of almost like nails that can grab onto things, and a singular ocular red eye. Oh, Shay?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Shay.
I'm hearing rustling.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I think I need to
Oh
do
dear.
Discord and come back in a second.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
No
no.
worries.
Tech issues, guys.
Can we take this as an opportunity to like do a 5-minute break?
Yeah, take a 5-minute break.
Or
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the restroom.
Because I gotta go to the bathroom.
Go pee.
All right, players, take a lap.
Shay?
We're gonna
Uh-oh.
wait for Shay to restarting.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Oh no.
No.
That
Try,
sounds bad.
try the control F5 thing.
control F5.
Yeah.
Worst case
Monty-
scenario, Restart computer.
Yeah,
as,
you might have to restart your computer.
as a non sequitur, Monty, as we wait, have you ever had a fantasy race in your settings have a Canadian accent?
Yes, there was one character who did.
What were they?
Their name was Captain Doof, and
Oh, that's
they
good.
were a Lionel, yeah. Which is like the lion people. He's like, hey there, I'm Captain Doof. Welcome to the garrison. It's really nice to meet all you. It's great. We're under attack. So if you wouldn't mind just being a part of that, a little bit of an adventure, that would be fantastic. Thank you a lot for your contributions. Like, he was like that.
I
That's
already
great.
love him though.
Captain Doof was great. Shay?
Shay's heckin' dead, you guys.
I think Shay might need to restart their computer.
Yeah.
Oh,
There he goes.
oh, they flickered. Could also be their microphone got detached somehow.
Can you guys hear me?
Hey,
perfectly.
there we go.
I had an internet hiccup when my browser first froze, so I think it might have just caught up from there.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah, and then I couldn't disconnect Discord because it kind of froze on me, so I just kind of restarted the computer. I figured
yeah,
that
that was
weird.
probably a computer thing. We were taking a quick break because people had to use the bathroom and stuff. So
It was a good time then. Yeah.
yeah, perfect timing. As Wisp is screaming in pain with a giant thing impaled on his shoulder.
Oh. You're a freaking graboid in there.
Get everything back up and
Yeah.
running.
At least you don't have to worry about like missing spell slots or anything.
I love throwing one shot to my players. I threw a bullet, and they were like level 1, and basically they had to basically recreate the Graboid movie,
The Tremors movie, yeah.
Yeah, they had to use their environment to survive the freaking bullet.
The temp hit points, Evie, is that a certain amount of time before it goes away, or is that just on?
8 hours because it was 8, I think.
Jeez, 8 hours? Dang.
I'm pretty sure
Only
that's
8
what
hours.
8. Yeah, I
Is
think
Evie
8.
here? Or did Evie get up?
You got
Must have gotten up.
Yeah.
I think we're also waiting on Boo, right?
Yeah, we're waiting on Boo and Evie now. Should probably look at chat. How are you doing, chat?
Are you behaving?
Hell yeah, chat. I saw that Shade1ED subscribed with a tier 1 sub for 9 months. Thank you so much. Fun fact, these past weeks I played Undertale and Deltarune for the first time. Just finished Deltarune Chapter 2 yesterday. I am in pain. Yeah, I feel that. Someone says, could we hear the rest of your mushroom story? What mushroom story?
Oh, was that
Oh.
from you talking about mushrooms or was somebody
Oh
else?
yeah,
was
but
you, Shay,
your
right?
study.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
talking about how it was ironic that we had a mushroom level because I was literally like looking up mushroom stuff at the museum because for nature change stuff. And I was actually gonna tell everybody, if anybody lives in the Pacific North, like Northwest or like northern area, like there's actually a really funny named app that you can download onto your computer if you want to look up mushrooms. If you go into Google and type in Matchmaker mushroom app, it's a mushroom app that you can use to look up and identify mushrooms. You can click the little match button and but it's called Matchmaker. People think it's like Matchmaker. You're looking for a date. It's like, nope, you're just looking up mushrooms.
You're looking up mushrooms.
Are-
Forget
I am
love.
What's this about a mushroom dating simulator? What?
I am single. I'm looking for a fun guy.
Or fun gal.
We're a fun gal.
Yeah. No, my boss literally looked at me and she's like, "Of course you know what that is."
Of course. Yeah, that's very on brand.
Of course you know what that is.
Excuse me. Nothing wrong with liking your mushrooms.
Looks like we're all back.
Yeah,
Wisp.
I think.
Yeah.
The Monty's got it.
Oh
The
no!
DM is gone. We don't need the DM for the Dungeons and Dragons.
She went looking for mushrooms.
I wanted chocolate. Shut up.
Monty went to get
Yeah.
that dating for mushrooms.
Look,
Yeah.
I heard there were there were handsome, hot fungi singles in my area.
Thank you for that wonderful story. Now I can rest in peace. It wasn't like super funny, but you know.
Life and dead.
Now you can tell people about the wonderful mushroom matchmaker app. You know.
And rest in peace.
Shalom.
You gave them their final rights.
Shalom says,
Look.
that is awesome. I need that when I go out walking.
Look, all I know is that app is actually awful. You get nothing but stock picks every time.
All right.
All the caps, all the stock.
Speaking of singles, and isn't single enemy that had murdered your friend, Nyx, it is you to start.
He's dead.
Get this thing off of me.
Okay, well, I mean, before I do that, can I do my bonus action to make a perception check to see if I see any more of these guys hiding on the ceiling?
Sure.
Brilliant.
How does this work? Hold on. I need to look something up real fast. I gotta learn me a thing here.
Try to identify if something is a stalactite or a piercer. I think it has like a base stealth. Something like that.
I'm learning a thing right now.
Monty is learning. You can hear the brain wrinkling as we go.
Nothing wrong with learning. Learning is good at all ages.
Learning is for nerds.
And we're all nerds.
I'm not a nerd. I'm a moron.
This depends on your area of expertise. You know, we're all morons when it comes to some subjects, but you know, we all got something we excel at.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay, I don't like the way that she's saying that.
I mean, she's saying okay, so it's okay.
No, it's not. It's not. When the DM says, "Okay," you know something's wrong.
So these have a very interesting quality. You don't see anything because whatever these are indistinguishable from stalactites, to which there are several on the ceiling.
Okay.
Just
Several
assume they're
stalactites.
all of them.
Yeah,
So-
basically.
So, just to be clear here, and I looked this up because I was curious
Yeah.
if you could perceive them with a perception check. While remaining motionless, it is indistinguishable from a normal stalactite, meaning
Makes
if it
sense.
doesn't move, you can't see it.
So without metaing, we would just see them as stalactites. We
You
wouldn't
would just
know
see them as
more.
stalactites. Hilariously,
However-
it says if you tried to smell or touch them, you could probably figure it out if that's what you're doing with a perception check. But unfortunately, that is not what you are doing with your perception check. So
What we can do is try to avoid being underneath them or shoot them from afar.
If a second one drops, then our characters, I feel, would reasonably know that there could be more up there, in which case, fireballs exist.
Mm-hmm.
Plan F.
I'm very sorry, Shay. I just looked that up, and that is apparently how it works. So
No worries, it was worth a try.
Yeah, just a bonus action.
the
at least.
reasoning is because they're not actually actively making a stealth check; they are relying on a creature ability. So, alrighty,
Okay.
it is still your turn though. So your bonus action, you are unable to distinguish these creatures.
I wonder if I should risk moving behind it to flank. Does it count as flanking if it's on top of Wisp?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
When you
cool.
make a murder sandwich, it counts as flanking.
Token wise, yeah.
Unless they're flying in the air and they're like, not between you two, which this one definitely is not.
I'm also technically in the same square as it, right?
You are, but I pushed you back just to make it make
Yeah.
sense, yeah.
Got it.
What do you think? I should have taken the risk and moved a space to the left?
Murder
Smart
sandwich.
man.
Murder sandwich.
Murder sandwich.
Ugh.
It's just one
Does
step.
something fall on top of me?
Nope.
Okay. I will attack it with my dagger.
You got it. Why did I close my book? God damn it.
25.
Absolutely hits.
Not misses.
And you missed. Okay. And I pretty sure I get sneak attack too for this, right?
Oh, absolutely, you do.
Yeah.
That's 7. Just double checking here.
So that's 13, so
Ooh.
20 points of piercing damage.
Oh,
You hear a horrible, almost insect-like shrill squelching noise out of the just open orifice of the mouth as you stab into this thing's eye, and it retches and screams and flails out of Wisp and is writhing on the ground. It is still alive, but it looks terrible.
And
Oh,
I
it's so
offhand
gross.
dagger it. Oh wait, no, I used my bonus
You
action.
used your
Never
bonus
mind, never
action,
mind.
unfortunately, yeah.
Nyx kind of like gives like a little bit of a look behind her shoulder, like, "Oh, I don't know if I like standing here," and then she's gonna be like, "Okay, guys, help me kill it. It's almost dead."
You got it. Cock's gun.
Gun. Alright, Nyx, is now your turn.
No, it's.
Oh, you're
not
in
my
your turn,
turn.
rather.
Funny.
Sorry, it's the end of your turn. Apologies.
Yep, yeah, I end my turn. I used
Alright.
my action and my bonus action.
Let's see here. Pathetically, this thing disengages and begins to climb up the wall.
Little coward.
So it is now climbing on the ceiling like a slug. Nyx, you hear movement above you, just carrying over your eyes for detail. As
Need the flanking.
this thing angles itself above you, and I'm just gonna put it next to you just for the sake of ease here. And it detaches and falls. It does not have advantage because of your eyes for detail because you saw it move. I'm gonna let that carry over because it feels kind of fair.
Makes sense.
Yeah. That's a natural 20.
ooh.
Mmm.
At least I have some temporary hit points. And I'm just gonna say it now, but I'm probably gonna uncanny dodge this too.
That's smart.
Big brain time.
Yeah.
Oh my lord. Oh Jesus, this is a crit, so keep this in mind.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Take 32 points of piercing damage.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge it.
Yep. You uncanny dodge, but it slices through your leg, and blood begins to pool from the wound.
Well, to be fair, with the temporary hit points, I only took 6 damage. So,
Mm.
Yeah.
You
How
also
high is the ceiling?
40 feet up.
Got it.
Yeah.
but yeah, no, that definitely would have hurt without the temporary hit points and the uncanny dodge. So thank you very much, Wisp. Thank you very much.
You see one shuffling forward as well. Towards Lionel. This one is still clinging to the ceiling, though. Alright, that ends the enemy's turn. Bertrand, it is now your turn.
You're torn.
Your toy.
Your toin.
Well, with Boyd's towing, he's going to see his friends in some form of danger and going to foolishly charge forward into battle.
You got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, moving to there.
You got it.
And we'll attack the one in front of Lionel, or at least attempt to.
That one is up on the ceiling 40 feet up at the moment, currently
Got it,
falling on the
alright.
top of the ceiling. There
Fair
is
enough,
one in
then.
Nyx, though, right now to the south of her.
Swinging at the one in front of Nyx
You got it.
for 26 to hit.
Absolutely hits.
Nice.
9 damage. Slashing.
9 damage, you got it. 1 second, I just gotta label this one real fast. Alrighty, 9 points of damage. Not bad. As you cut into this thing, it lets out a horrible wail. And it is still standing and still, like, it wriggles free out of Nyx's leg and looks like it's ready to climb up the stalagmite on the ground.
With the slash kind of carried through, he's going to try and use his momentum to stab forward with the bonus attack.
You got it. Extra attack. That absolutely
19 hit.
hits. 19 hits.
For 12 slashing damage.
You slice this thing vertically like a carrot from end to end, and it grows still and does not move.
Are you telling me that I was 1 HP away from killing the other one?
He has 1 HP.
Sometimes
They,
it be
they
like
don't
that.
have they don't have consistent HP. I don't use base. I roll.
Oh, okay.
I like that you're measuring out something very peculiar.
Ah, what are you talking about?
Don't forget, you'll also hit your allies.
Oh yeah, but the ceiling is 40 feet.
That is true. Yep. Alrighty. That brings us to Wisp. It is now your turn. As your ambush enemy is now crawling, like, you know, like an inchworm, like aggressively is trying to crawl up the side of the ceiling at the moment.
How high up the wall did it get?
5 feet. It did not get that high.
Okay.
Oh.
I
Hello
don't feel
there.
bad for it.
I'm gonna use my new mace. Let's christen this.
Yeah.
Smack this thing.
You lift it up. It says "From Mom" with a heart on it, and you swing.
Oh,
Just make everyone's like miserable around us.
oh,
Whoa! Glory to Lord Asrock, indeed.
Glory to Lord Azrock as you plaster this thing on the wall.
That's the mom power in the mace, by the way.
Yeah,
The secret ingredient is love.
from someone else's mom.
Is that mace named Mommy Mace?
Well, this one's much more violent than my old one. It's pretty good. Then I will just also look for movement towards the ceiling, see if I can see anything else.
You do not see anything, unfortunately.
Yeah, I assumed I wouldn't, but might as well try.
Right, that ends
I
your
will
turn?
end the turn. Yep.
Alright, Lionel, it is now your turn.
Ox gun.
You want to measure that out again?
Yeah, and I point at the ceiling. Pop. 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 Pop.
Second. Bang. Right there. Alright, that's a dex saving throw.
Yes.
Alrighty. Give me 1 second here.
Shook, shook, bang. Shook, shook, boom. For a 24 fire damage, or 12 on a successful save.
Okay.
The DC 15.
DC 15. Starting with the one immediately above you. That is terrible. That's a 7. That's a failure. That is a success. That is also success.
I don't want to hear that.
Well, ooh, that's definitely a failure. That is also a failure.
That's a lot of roll.
That's a lot of rolls, isn't it, Mega Man? Alrighty. 24 points? Guess what? The one above you, that's exactly what HP it had.
Mm-hmm.
As it falls to the ground dead. Between you and Bertrand.
Ew.
I'm gonna
Guessing we
say-
can't eat these.
Did we get?
A little
Did
rocky.
we get to see? Did we get to see how much fire spray on the ceiling against these creatures?
There is an explosion. You hear shrieking. Give me 1 second here. I gotta.
Yeah, I don't know if that helps to reveal them or not.
Let me see. When motionless, so they don't move, you don't see them.
Roger,
Even
roger.
if you hit them. I need that one.
You see the corpse falling, and I just look at my fingers already smoking and charred, and
That one's dead. You watch as in the back, this one falls to the ground, scorched,
yep, there are a couple more guys.
and dies.
Just a couple more.
And the last one also falls to the ground, scorched and dies. They like curl in like a dead insect as the fire kind of takes them. And I'm assuming that ends your turn?
I will be stepping away
Okay.
behind Wisp. To end my turn.
Better
got
part
it.
of Valor.
Alrighty, Thaddeus, it is now your turn.
Alright, then he was getting ready to, like, pop off a little firebolt, but seeing, like, the giant fireball that went off on top of his head, it was like, oh, well, thank you for your initiative, Smalls. Nice. Sorry. Stretch it. And he is going to stretch, too. It's like, alright, let me know when to fire. He's gonna, like, ready in action to ready a twin firebolt, if need be.
You got it. So on first thing you see?
On the first thing I see, yeah.
I will say
And
this,
he's
from
going
your
to move-
position, you don't really have a very good viewpoint here.
Then I'll move a little bit further.
A
You're talking
grandma
about
walks.
torch, right?
You might want
A
to move...
grandma walks in.
like,
Fireball.
you can fire on something here, but you probably want to be like there, so you can actually see.
Yeah, I'll be right here.
Yeah, you line up next to Bertrand. I'm just gonna delete these guys because I don't think they're gonna have a loot on them.
Yeah.
They're
Alright, I'll go right here. And ready
just
in
funny
action.
little guys.
Just funny little
Yeah.
fellas.
Just little funny little fellas.
Just little freaks. Look at them.
Alrighty, that brings us around to the top of the turn order. Nyx, it is now your turn.
What do you guys think? Should we proceed forward and
I mean, it's either the piercers or it's the drow.
I mean, we might
Honestly,
have to go that way anyways, depending on where the exit is.
Do you guys want to stay in turn order, or do you want to just stop turn order?
So-
Well, I mean, so long as we're aware of what's above us, we should be fine if we keep going this way. Just just be prepared to, like, blast them at a moment's notice.
We'll try to pull the enemy away. And Bertram will raise his shield above his head, ready to move forward if we're still in initiative paths. He'll kind of run forward in front of everybody.
Alrighty, so it is Nyx, it is now your turn.
Okay, Nyx is gonna take step 4. So we didn't see anything move in this area when Lionel hit it with his fire, did we?
You saw some drop and die, yes.
But we didn't, like, can I perception to see if there was movement from that, or, like, anything got injured and was, like, hurt?
I would like to argue they did a dexterity saving throw. They probably would have moved, but
I mean, dexterity saving this can mean like scrunching inwards to avoid damage and stuff
yeah,
like
still
that.
movement technically. But
I will fight you, Brackies. I'm gonna say unless they move, like physically move tiles, they are going to gain the benefits of their false appearance. I'm very sorry.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey,
Can I take a
I'm-
handful...
sorry. No, you go ahead.
Can Nyx take a handful of ball bearings and, like, throw it at the stalagmites or tights to see if she can detect any difference, like, audibly from when it hits them?
Sure, yeah. That will be a perception check, and I'll let that perception check carry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 18.
Ooh. Okay, 18. You fling up a bunch of ball bearings, and you see, almost recoiling up in the ceiling, and you actually, they wouldn't move, but you hear a hollow, like, kind of like a hitting a turtle shell rather than hitting stone. Right there, you see one.
Would that trigger Thaddeus' action?
Nyx noticed it. You do not see it because she was the one making the perception check and succeeded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Throwing the ball bearings was probably my action, right?
That was absolutely your action, yes.
Yeah.
You could free action point it out though if you want to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Nyx is gonna point it out as a free action then. I think she's gonna be like, oh, there's one right there. She's just gonna
Right
point
on
in
it.
the direction.
Alright.
Give a rough
Niece is
estimate.
going. Get him!
Get him! Okay, go ahead. Double firebolt. Go for it.
Oh boy, 15?
15 just hits.
Alright, also I just realized, I can't twin a spell if it, targets the same person, right?
Yeah. you wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to
no.
twin it.
So you can only hit with
Okay,
one,
then.
unfortunately.
Alright, then that's fine. Let's see what I get. 8.
8. You hit it, and it lets out a streaking noise and looks terrible. There's now kind of blood dripping from the ceiling at this point, because it's just like the bottom half of it's chopped off at this point and slaps to the ground, but it is still alive.
Oh, goody, that's wonderful. Could someone finish it off?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe.
All right,
There's
Nick.
a chance.
That ends your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty. It is now the creature's turn.
I mean, they don't have to. They can, take an initial pass off. It's fine.
For its action, it dashes, and for all intents and purposes, it's over top of Thaddeus at the moment, but it cannot take an additional action because it dashed with its action. That
Man,
ends.
he's got some small ass legs.
Yeah, it's got like little
It's a
mouse legs.
slug.
Yep. That ends the enemy's turn. That brings us to Bertrand. It is now your turn. This thing is still 40 feet in the air, by the way.
40 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Bertrand, with all the courage in his heart, will just simply move forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here.
Okay.
A kind of shield overhead, trying to see if any more foes potentially fall down.
Are you gonna take the dodge action then?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. You got it. That brings us to Wisps' turn.
I will point towards this thing and cast Sacred Flame, I believe. It's
All
gonna
right,
make
dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
Oof, that is a success. Unfortunately, it rolled a soft 20. Valiant effort, though, as it's like going across the ceiling. You gotta thrust your hand, and unfortunately, the spell does not take.
Low little shit, it has a plus from Dex. I'll kill it.
Yeah, it does. Surprisingly, it does.
It's a very agile worm.
And I'll move up to here.
All right, you got it. That brings us to Lionel. It is now your turn.
I will use Ray of Frost
Okay. Let's make sure
on
you
the
have a
one
clear-
above Thaddeus.
Yeah, you have a clear shot because it's still above on the roof.
Mm-hmm. And Ray of Frost with a soft 20
That hits.
for 10 points of cold damage.
Nice.
It is dead. You freeze it to the ceiling, and you see the eye kind of looking around as the eye ices over, and it is dead before it can drop.
It lets out a single tear, and then
And then the
It
tear
cries.
freezes.
it crystallizes and hits Thaddeus on the head. Ow!
You just hear in the background, just,
Oh, these don't hurt.
"Arms of an angel."
All right, Lionel, does that end your turn?
Yes, I will remain where I am.
You got it. All right, Thaddeus, it is now your turn.
I appreciate it, Smalls. He's gonna cock his gun, his finger gun, and he's gonna move forward, ready to blast another one over here.
All right, you kind of like secret agent style, kind of flip around unnecessarily and slam your back up
He
against
just
the wall.
dodge rolls a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Saddles the wall a little bit. Saddles a mushroom. Looks both ways. He's like, huh, huh. He's like, he just dodge rolls over there, ready to fire anything that he sees.
You have dark vision, right?
I do. 60 feet.
All right.
Right here.
All right.
Hopefully it's just a bit further. Be on
So
your guard.
You're holding your action.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that brings us to the turn order. Nyx, it is now your turn.
Yeah. I
Oh,
think she's gonna move forward.
I just remembered something.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't you say the floor was all difficult terrain?
It is, yes.
We should take that in consideration
Whoops.
next time we move.
Yeah, sorry,
Good
that's
call.
my bad. I'm
Yeah.
the DM. I should be keeping that in mind. But yes, your movement is halved here, so keep that in mind.
We'll have to
Good
remember
call.
that
Okay.
next combat.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I only have 25 feet of movement, so would it be 10 or 15 that I can move?
I always go higher, so if you have 25, it's 15.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That is not a occupiable space, as that is a stalagmite on the ground, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, right there works.
She doesn't really have a good... I guess she could try and throw more ball bearings, because there's more ahead of us too, right?
Well, there's more path ahead of you, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I meant like stalactites ahead of us, right?
Yes, stalagmites and stalactites, yes.
Should I try and throw some more just to be sure?
I mean,
Yeah,
I would maybe save them. I can actually climb up to the ceiling and feel them if they're real. Like, for real. I know we joked about it earlier, but I could actually climb the wall here.
Sorry, someone in chat just said the ground is easy terrain, double your movement.
It's all slippery. We just slide down.
That'd be kind of great, yeah. You could only go straight, but you have double movement because it's slippery. That'd be fun.
I made an ice room for my players one time, and whenever they moved in a specific direction, they would stop only when they hit something.
Yeah,
Just made
Monty
it
knows all about
Pokemon
ice.
ice
Oh
floors.
yeah, I do. I sure do.
You just made an ice puzzle.
Yeah. There was a
Alrighty.
combat
My
area.
ice floors. Okay, Wispa's like, yeah, okay, we'll take this, quietly and smartly by detecting the old Bertrand's just in the front, running and screaming forward with his shield up.
These Dark Souls dodge rolling.
Nyx will follow his lead. She'll wait for him, so she'll end her turn there. She won't
Alright.
throw any more ball bearings.
It is now the enemy's turn. Because they're dumb. And because, Bertrand, you are the first one there.
You don't have to insult them like that, Monty.
No, I do. They may have
They're
a plus.
little worms.
They have a plus to their dex, but that's all they got going for them.
Also kind of insulting Bertrand, right? Because it's like, okay, well, they're only attacking because Bertrand is right there.
To be fair, you were very obvious and they're very dumb.
Fair enough.
Oh, you're funny little worms.
Let's put them there.
Funny little worm.
They had
I mean,
a
that's
straight
good. That's
roll because you took the dodge action. You have your shield lifted up. So it's just gonna be a normal roll. Terrible. 10. As you hear a detaching sound, you hear a gong on your shield, and it is dented inwards as one of these creatures lands on your shield. That ends the enemy's turn. Bertrand, it is now your turn, as you have one of these things that has slopped off your shield.
Il matter, give me strength! And he's going to attempt to chop at it with the sword.
You got it.
Ugh, for 9.
Misses. As you go to swing, it kind of hits, but the rocky exterior of this creature is very tough and hard to pierce.
Okay, you will swing again. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. For 6 damage.
6 damage. You slice into it, and it lets off a retching shriek, but it is still alive.
Alright.
Also, for all intents and purposes, it is on the same tile as you. These are small creatures, by the way, which is why they can reside in the same tile as you. And also, they're, like, on you.
Have you ever
Question,
seen this?
like-
You ever seen this trick, Monty?
Whoa!
What?
Holy shit!
How do you do that?
If you just hold, if you click a token and you hold Alt, you can break the grid.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Makes it
Oh,
easier
by
to
the
do
way,
grapple.
like, I remember you saying like
There
this
you
is
go.
like a stalagmite, so would it be like block my view? But would that like seeing him like go and the little freak go down on like Bertrand's shield, will that trigger like that ace's held action?
Because Nyx is small, yes, you can fire.
All right, wombo combo.
Happy feet, wombo combo.
As well, Falco.
Oh, that's a hit. That's
Oh,
fucking
that
good.
absolutely hits. Yeah.
Yo. 7.
It is dead.
All right, as it like hits Bertrand's shield, he's gonna like fireball, pull.
It's like
And,
it's literally Bertrand does like an uppercut slice and kind of launches it into the air like a fighting game combo, and you just
It's
Hadouken
doing
thrust
arrows.
and kill it.
Nicely done.
And with that, combat comes to an end.
Hooray!
Is everyone all right?
Walking in.
Little
Shiba,
sore,
you?
but
Bertrand yet again is undamaged.
Surprisingly, it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. Now that I'm over the initial shock, it really caught me off guard.
Nah, I'm not trying to be cocky about it. The place appears to be covered in stalactites from cape to cape, so we maybe have to deal with those every now and then.
Nick, shall I take the lead, or do you wish to return to your scouting?
I can scout. But if we come up against any more suspicious stalactites, I might have you take cover with the shield ahead of me.
Why don't I travel behind you? I'll keep the shield overhead.
Monty, just a quick question, but how many ball bearings do you think I roughly threw? Because I have a bag of 1,000, and I should probably keep track of that.
I'll say you threw about 100. And they're like in the mud, and you'd have to like take hours to collect all of them at this point, because it's like in the... You know when you throw like just a bunch of pebbles into mud?
Yeah, I wasn't looking to grab them all. I don't really
Yeah.
think that was the outcome. That's why I asked how many I should write out of my bag.
I'd say you threw like 100 into the air.
Look, I'm being more conservative than the last time I just threw an entire bag of 1,000 of them into a room.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a story there.
You were there. That was
someone's
with the
gonna-
rust monsters.
All right.
I feel like our Etten friend is going to reach in to grab like some mushrooms to eat, and then just their teeth are now coated in ball bearings.
They're little shiny baubles that they can keep.
Look,
like
Gemma, we
Ooh.
got more shiny things! Oh, my teeth are broken!
Ooh, a piece of candy. Ooh, a piece of candy. A piece of candy.
Maybe you just have to bite harder.
I'll never financially recover from this.
Yeah, if Etten goes to the dentist, they have to pay twice, or
Yeah.
man,
Oh
that's rough.
no.
That's extortion.
Okay, next we'll proceed forward with Bertrand at her behind, just with the shield.
Bertrand will look back towards Wisp,
As you
asking,
stand there, don't move.
Oh Christ.
Does a 19 hit you?
"Oh no!"
Yeah.
I have some unfortunate news.
Uh-oh.
It's the drow.
There is one more at
Oh
the end.
no!
Yes, son of a
Oh
bitch.
no!
You
The
tricked us
one-
by getting us out of initiative.
I sure
That
did.
one said I got a chance. I'll take them, guys. This is for you, Ben.
Alright,
Initiative again?
We'll get there. I gotta do the damage first.
Oh, good.
Does he get a straight roll with the shield above my head?
You take 13 points of piercing damage, Nyx.
Ooh.
I'm uncanny dodging that.
Yeah. And we're back in initiative order.
Hooray! Should we just use the same initiative? Or...
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, okay. Ignore that then.
No, I'm looking at.
So,
No, don't
that
look at it.
means that... Oh, no, that's not correct. Bertrand, it is now your turn as this thing falls on top of Nyx.
Bertrand is going to move to about here if he can, and he is going to attempt to, while crying and flailing the sword, attempt to slash at the thing
You got it.
for
That
17 to hit.
hits.
8 slashing.
Oof. You slush into this thing, but this thing is hardy and actually kind of thick, honestly. Like, this one's a big one.
Bang. This one's caked up.
A little caked up, yep.
Swing
No,
again.
caked up piercer.
13 to hit?
13 misses. You try and
Oh,
cut
okay.
again, but it moves in a way where you would almost hit Nick, so you kind of stay your sword and do not attack it.
Okay, there doesn't... I don't think there's any bonus actions he could take that would make sense here, so that's Bertrand's turn.
Alright, Wisp, it is now your turn.
I don't think I can make it all the way there in one movement action because of the difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So actually, I can with a tabaxi dash.
You can, yep.
Oh!
So I will do that.
You have to
and
be
I
on
will
one side or the
swing-
other, yeah, because there's a big stalagmite.
Swing with the mace again.
Okay, the
Wisp
mom mace.
activates zoomies.
Hey!
Hit.
You smash it a bit. It kind of, some of the rock crumbles off of its body, but it is still flailing and alive.
I'll then turn there.
Alright, that brings us to Lionel. It is now your turn.
My turn. I am.
Again,
Oh, boy.
if you have 25 feet of movement as your base movement, then it's 15 feet halved. You don't, not
The
10,
problem is
that's
it's stalagmite in my way. I'm gonna move over here. Think I have a clear shot of the slug?
I'll allow it.
I'll take it. I'm gonna shoot it with a ray of frost.
You got it.
Baboosh.
That hits.
17.
God, 17 is just the number of my week this week. Because, like, Unexpectables had tons of 17s as well.
We got a 22 cold then. What the fuck?
No,
Why?
you rolled
Oh,
to
that
hit
was
again.
another.
Okay, there.
You gotta
okay.
click the name.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I clicked the number. What the fuck?
You want to click it in the chat.
Click
Yeah,
it and
I
roll
don't know
20.
why- I don't know why it's doing that.
Woo.
13 cold damage.
Oh! It
Ooh,
is
very good.
dead. You freeze it and it shatters on the ground.
There we go.
Ink
What-
on
what-
this button again.
What were you
Still
about to say, Bert?
I was gonna say if Bert can, or if Bert was gonna ask Wisp to watch the mule, but
Yeah.
with the reckless abandon, Bert is just gonna run to the end of the tunnel with the shield up, still kind of flailing the sword blindly because he can't see.
Alright, as you do so, flailing blindly, you hear crunching and a bunch of feet shuffle and move and look towards you.
What?
Which chamber
Oh.
is this? 5.
Bones crunching.
As
Banjo,
you see,
no.
something you have seen before, but significantly smaller. Echoes of the Stone Carver's Hall.
Oh,
You
is
see
this
it-
guys?
You see a bunch of earthen-like creatures currently crunching down on what appears to be crystals on the walls. And they all stop and like turn and look towards you with their singular. They have 3 eyes on either side of their body and 3 arms and 3 tripod-like legs, and they're made of stone.
Hmm.
You also
they-
hear screeching from above as you see bats kind of flittering about the top part of the cavern.
Do they look aggressive?
They seem to be placing themselves between you and their crystals, and they begin to kind of growl ever so slightly.
He'll kind of lower his sword. I apologize. Do you speak common, perchance? Just look back towards Nyx.
What's going on over there?
I may have disturbed more of those strange rock creatures.
These are the ones that can just like mold into the earth and like appear, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But they seem to be staying their ground. They're not advancing towards us.
No, they're like... kind of like, again, placing themselves between you and the crystals they appear to be eating.
Bertrand will just back away slowly.
Okay.
Maybe we
Like-
can come somehow like show them that we don't have any interest in their crystals, and maybe they'll let us pass.
How do you
I
communicate
don't know
that?
if I don't know if they speak a language that is intelligible by us, but I can say
I
that
get
we should lick our wounds while we're here.
Oh, no, you can't. You've only had one encounter so far.
Well, I mean,
Oh.
we
Short
have
rest.
You
we
can
have
short
a
rest.
rest.
Yeah, you can short rest if you wish.
I more mean we have a
No.
cleric. We have a wisp who can help.
Sure.
Wait, you want to take a short rest next to these things eating crystals?
No. I was because I know Nyx got hit by a crit, so I was wondering if perhaps we can spend some magic to heal.
I think I'm actually. They're probably not too bad because they uncanny dodged both of the hits.
I don't
Oh, fair
know
enough.
why. I don't know why. Imagine like when you ask your mom for like some extra change, and she opens a little purse, and then it's a coin purse. But I just imagine Wisp going like, "Let me see, how many heals do I have?"
Please, Wisp, may I have some HP?
Here's my spree.
Oh, fair enough.
If we're gonna have
Bertram-
a short rest, I probably shouldn't, but it's up to.
But I don't think
we're
we need a
not-
short rest. It was more that I thought Nyx was in more damaged condition than
That's what
she
you meant.
is. Yeah.
How
We want to.
how are you feeling, Nyx?
I mean, like, I'm okay. Like, I did take 12 damage, but I feel
Did you
like
take more than that?
I uncanny dodged and I had temporary hit points, so altogether I only ended
Oh.
up missing 12. So I
You're
mean, like,
fine.
I'm doing okay.
Oh, looking back and seeing Nyx not nearly as damaged as he would have suspected, he will look back. Last time we fought a large version of this creature, we had great difficulties. Do we want to handle this potential encounter differently?
You said they're not attacking, right?
No, they seem to be very protective of the crystals that they are eating.
Tell you what. Let's try to advance. If they only want to eat their crystals, advance. Don't look at them in the eye. Don't make eye contact. Animals don't take hand to eye contact. Just slowly move towards the exit.
I trust your judgment, friend.
Never do
Walk
that.
as I do. And he will attempt to just very calmly and discerningly, weapon at his side and shield on his side, just attempt to walk into the room.
Okay.
Don't
As
make
you
eye
do-
contact. I'll
As
follow
you do
behind you.
so, they begin to.
Make an offering.
I'm
Do we
afraid of
have
what?
any offerings? Not sure how to give any form of offering. Bertrand is just going to, looking straight towards the wall in front of him, take another step.
I don't think this is a good idea. I think you need to, like, try to communicate that you don't intend to steal its crystals.
How?
I don't know.
Bertrand still has blind
Same.
faith in Lionel, and he's gonna take another step forward.
Don't put your blind faith on me. Don't blame me for this.
Nyx is gonna step forward and she's gonna hold one of her moonstones in the air. Does it look like they're interested in it? Like, is it similar enough to the crystals?
This one at the south does. It piques its interest. It kind of.
She's gonna kind of take a step and she's gonna be kind of gesture like, give you crystal. We go past.
So you like point to yourself, point to the crystal, and then point towards the tunnel.
Yeah.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
You've got this, Nyx.
This is
I have a
basically
0.
It's basically that one video that like the monkey communicating to sign language, like, give me orange, give me,
Give me, give me,
orange,
give me,
give
give
me,
me orange, give
you.
me, give me, you give me.
Me, eat orange, give orange.
give me you.
Also, Nyx,
You
I
watch-
healed you for 5 as I gave you encouragement.
Oh, okay.
The earthen creature kind of turns to the two and goes. What language does everybody know?
Definitely not whatever that just spoke.
Yeah,
I take it that's not orc or elvish.
Nope.
neither halfling nor common.
Nope.
Giant draconic.
Nope.
I take it as probably some sort of like Ignan or something, but I only speak Gnomish and Common, so.
It might be primal
Or
elementals.
Primal, actually, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Scromblo.
Scromblo. Oh my lord.
If I give them a wig beard, can they speak Dwarven?
Oh yeah, right. This
I
one
only-
descends into the floor and then immediately redescends. And you watch as they kind of stay their locations and they kind of stop growling. And this one comes up and snatches the moonstone and then eats it.
I mean, that was the deal.
I want to imagine them like they waddle.
They do, yeah. But they watch you all like hawks and are clearly defending these crystals and not letting you near them.
I
But
don't care your crystals.
Hey guys, everybody keep your weapons down, keep tight to the wall, and don't touch their crystals.
Don't keep that to the wall because there were the crystals on the wall.
Well, I meant the wall that doesn't look like it has crystals.
Gotcha.
I'm pulling the mule through this area quickly as
got it.
well.
Man, I need to learn more languages than common, halfling, and drow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nix is, as we go through, Nix is gonna be like, thank you.
Oh God, what is the mule gonna do?
No, it's okay. I'm holding its
Wisp is
reins.
guiding. Yeah,
The mule's ears are actually pinned back as you guys move forward.
What is up with you? You're never this scared.
Because she could handle everything before now. Now we're in unknown territory.
You
We
hear
were always
water.
in unknown territory.
Oh.
Well, it's unknown to us, not to her.
Oh.
If you really think about it.
Bertrand's gonna get to the water line, having no idea because his attention was so focused on going forward that Nyx just like bartered with them. I told you, Lionel was right.
Excuse me?
What do you mean I was right?
I
Even
did not make eye
Lionel is
contact.
confused.
I did not make eye contact, and I was not attacked.
Right, because that was... you know what? Never mind.
No, I'm with you.
Is this the stinky water that we're not supposed to drink?
Give me one
Oh,
second.
stinky.
Oh God! It's fine.
Oh
Oh.
no!
Water.
Oh,
Is Monty being attacked?
You good?
Monty, roll initiative.
Help! Disaster has fallen upon my kingdom, and I am faltering.
Oh
You
boy.
dropped the book, didn't you?
I did, yes.
How bad is it?
It's fine. Yeah, I dropped my the notebook. Luckily, not my actual book. Shay can attest. I have multiple books for multiple
Yes.
things.
She has a lot of books.
I have way too many fucking books. Let me see. Alrighty. The water has a acrid and awful smell to it.
Hmm. It's running east, right?
Yeah, it appears to be flowing eastward. Can you measure out? You have 60 feet of dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so you get more. I'll give you that right there.
Hmm.
There anything noticeable that's different from the water on the upper level? Like,
This water is like tinted a slightly fleshy pink,
Ooh.
and it smells really foul.
Oh no.
Okay. so we definitely know at this point that it's not the same as...
No,
The
it is
river.
much different than your water above, for sure.
Yeah. This is pink. What the? Why?
It's haven't seen anything like this before.
Have an empty bottle. Should I grab some? I don't know, like a sample or something?
If you want.
Just don't mix it up with your canteen.
I highly doubt I will. It's pretty noticeable. The smell, I mean.
Hmm. Can I check how deep the water is?
That's a good question, Mega Man.
You do have that half a piece of pole.
No, I replaced it with an actual one.
Mm.
I have a 10-foot pole.
Okay, you want to stick the 10-foot pole in the water?
Yep.
Okay. It actually, like, isn't like a sheer rock cliff. It actually kind of comes down into, like, sort of a quote-unquote sandy beach.
Mhm.
But as you kind of jab your pole in, it does go deeper than 10 feet for sure.
Ooh.
And is it pretty fast, like this river, or is it just slow going like the top, like the one on level 3?
I
Same
wa-
flow as level 3, yeah.
Okay.
What's the consistency of the water? Is it just water or is it chunkier?
As you pull up your pole, there is like a weird kind of, not like super thick, but like there is like a weird film that has formed on your pole.
Wonderful.
Got that steak water. Ew.
This is foul.
You wish for me to brave and forward across?
No. This is way deeper than 10 feet. You're gonna sink in there.
No, he has the ring.
Yeah, but I don't want him to be covered in this. We don't even
Yeah,
know
I
what
guess-
effects it's going to have.
The question is, do we want to head to the east where we know the drow are, or do we want to head to one of the pathways across the river?
My biggest concern is how we're gonna get the mule across.
Yeah.
Well, she can swim, can't she?
You want to swim in that pink, weird water? Because I don't.
He's gonna look over. It's like, very good point.
Hold on. We did... we didn't
Wait a sec.
see Cirquwood, right?
Not in the previous chambers you were in, no.
Alright, got it. We spend a day or more harvesting that, like, bark, like, mushroom caps. We make a raft.
Yeah, because the Cirquwood is floaty and resistant.
Hold a moment. I think I have a genius idea. Lionel, could you help me out? Could you help me out a moment?
What do you want?
He's gonna like prepare. He's gonna like crack his fingers like. All right, watch and learn. And he's going to ray of frost the water. We'll build a bridge.
You cast Ray of
fine,
Frost, and it just melts away.
Oh,
This isn't Genshin Impact.
well, then how about two ray of frost, eh?
How high is the ceiling here, Monty?
The ceiling here is 30 feet up from the water.
Impressive, Thaddeus. What next?
Well, my original
What's
intention was to have some assistance to
Ray of
build a stronger bridge.
Ray of Frost can slow down creatures. They're not gonna be able to create a solid mass for us to cross.
Well, you would figure since it's ice related, it would affect the water, but apparently not.
Running water that seems to be rotten. I'm not totally sure.
Well, look. Well, it's certainly a more less time-consuming idea than spending a day building a raft. Just across about what, 30, 40 feet of water.
Lionel is just going to look at him for a second and just shoot a ray of frost into the water and see how it doesn't work.
Yeah, it gets pushed away.
Tell me
Could
more.
be well, you see, the thing is, we have to combine our power. Let's try it again. He's gonna
Sure.
sync up with him.
And Lionel is just going to humor him.
Just imagine you're throwing slush on top of a fast-moving river. Well, not fast-moving, but like a river that is moving. You both throw slush into the water and it floats away.
If we just hold this for a little while, it might start to form.
As they're doing this. My dear Wisp, I am loath to ask, but it may be chance that we deal with the potential drow situation on our own terms. We cannot keep running away from them if they are in the way.
And who knows? Maybe if Thaddeus doesn't look like Thaddeus, they might be more they might be a little bit more friendly towards us. It's really hard to say.
As they're having this conversation, hold it fat, hold it longer. It's bound to work eventually.
Lionel is just looking at the party like, what are you?
Well, I'm down to try going east because I mean,
Quick question.
there's no guarantee we're gonna have to keep going east. There
I
could
have
be
a-
other paths.
I have a very dumb question. Those studies have still a 4th level spell?
A what?
Do you have a 4th level spell slot?
Let me check. No, I don't. Oh, wait, I do.
Okay.
I have two of them.
Okay, so here's my stupid idea. If we take a short rest, I can get a 4th level spell slot back. And I have 2. So we can dimension door again, 4 of us, and I can polymorph the person left behind.
I can potentially climb over there. It's a cavern, so I imagine there's like
There
a
is a
ceiling.
ceiling.
So I could climb around on the ceiling and get
Can you
around.
climb on the ceiling or only walls?
I don't know. That'd be up to Monty, I guess.
That's a tabaxi question. Let me look that up.
Yep.
We have pythons, so I mean,
Are
like,
we
you could
using-
attach a rope to, like, the ceiling,
Evie?
maybe.
Evie, are we using Mordenkainen's or are we using Volos? I think we're using Volos, right?
I think so. I think that's what we agreed on.
Yeah.
Well, then that certainly seems like like the next best idea. But we could save even more time than that because I could just use two
God damn it, it's in my,
slots to make
my
two-dimension
bag.
doors.
I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
I'll be lacking in serious firepower for the next day or so, but we can use this to cross. I can use them twice to cross the bridge. One from
Yeah,
you, one from
I don't think you
someone
can
else.
twin spell Dimension Door.
No, I could just use it twice. I have, like above game, I have 2 slots.
Okay. I thought you you
Yeah.
have 3.
No, only 2.
Then, but we used a Dimension Door in the previous floor.
If
Wait,
I
did we long rest?
No.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, I only have 1.
if I swim over with the mule, perhaps he will not need as much magic.
Alright, let me look at tabaxi.
Wait a moment.
I also have a grappling hook if there's anywhere that we can hook that up, you know.
Perhaps one of you could ride the mule, and I can transport the mule over. That's a 2-in-1 deal.
Let's see.
'Cause inversely,
Yep, you have a climbing speed. So,
Yeah,
yep,
yeah,
it just means you can climb on
it's
anything.
20.
Yep.
Nice.
Doesn't specify walls. So, yeah, so you can climb on the ceiling if you wish.
I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna touch the water with my pinky finger, my left hand.
Okay. As you touch it,
dissolves.
it comes up, you just see bone. No, I'm just joking. You touch it, and you lift it up, and there's like kind of a gross film that you have to peel off of your skin and get rid of, and it doesn't feel very good. There's like a weird, just unpleasant feeling to it. But your pinky remains as it is.
No damage.
Not that you can see.
Not that I could feel.
Nyx is gonna very carefully get some into her empty glass bottle, like
Okay.
her empty potion bottle.
Yeah, you fill it up.
Above. Sorry.
If Wisp is willing to climb to the other side with a rope, Bertrand can hold the other side of the rope on where he's at, and you guys can have somewhat of a rope bridge across.
Yeah, you could tie a rope up there, possibly.
I can. Yeah, you said you had a grappling hook. I could like attach it to the ceiling at like a midpoint. You could like
is
Jumanji
it got-
swing across.
So it's confirmed you can climb on the ceiling.
Yep.
Yeah.
It
Okay,
says you have a
perfect.
climbing speed, so it doesn't specify only on walls. It says climbing speed.
Then yeah, like Nick said, let's use a python. Put it. You can put it on the ceiling, and then we can use it to swing.
Now the question
We
is,
still need to get the mule across though. With
what-
The dimension door.
yeah, what
Yeah.
spot do you guys want to go to? Here or here?
You probably
I
have to
could-
dimension door
I
the mule.
I could scout it out.
Yeah, if you want to scout ahead first and then come back and let us know what direction we can.
Because I don't
You-
want to like dimension door the mule over there and it just be like a dead end that we have to spend another one getting them off of there. I just want to
Reasonable.
make sure it moves at least like a few feet. So let's just pick a side. I'll climb over to this side.
All right. You gonna be stealthy? Or you
like-
just walking?
I would be going like very slow because I haven't
So
climbed
stealthy.
very much recently. So yeah.
Okay. Roll a stealth check then.
Oh, the cleric is still stealthing ahead of us. Yeah.
Maybe we should have turned him invisible.
Maybe.
It's not too late. He can come back and you can turn him invisible.
No, it's too late.
All right.
He's like, no, I want to save the spell slot.
Okay. Disadvantage. You're wearing heavy armor.
I'm wearing medium armor.
Oh, then you're good.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm not used to seeing that on a cleric. So exotic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't go too far like out of the way. I'd like stay in vision range of everyone. So
Yeah, it seems like it forks up to the north towards more of the river, and then it kind of curves down to the south. You have a vision of 60 feet, so I'll just reveal more for you there.
Well, doesn't look like it's an immediate dead end, so this could potentially work. might as well have a glance at the other one. Maybe it wouldn't take too long to climb to this side as well.
Weird not being the one to do that scouting.
I know,
Right?
right? Goddamn
It's so weird
Tabaxi
to see
taking
Nix
your
with a group like this.
job.
I know, I'm losing
Killing your
my
job.
Just like give a run away, so, like climbing across this bit of wall to the other side.
Spider cat. Spider cat.
Does whatever a
It's
spider
just doing
cat does.
He's just doing cat things.
And he's
Bertrand
made
Gibson.
from a web.
What
No,
a
he
cat
can't.
doing?
He's a cat.
Well, I mean, both of the options look good. I kind of like a half, not shout, but like speak kind of loud. I'm sure the river's making a bit of noise covering up my voice. Just kind of talk back to them like, either option seems good. They're not immediate dead ends.
You
Hmm.
hear anything coming from either of the tunnels?
What do your
Quickly
cat ears hear?
Roll a
walk up
perception
to
check.
here and have a quick listen.
Wisp, roll a perception check.
Yeah, sorry.
You hear just drips coming from this cavern.
Or water, maybe.
Oh, this one, I didn't hear anything this way. Do you want me to go check the other one?
I'm actually more curious what's on the west. Where does this river lead to?
You know, these two paths might actually meet. They both go south. It might not matter.
No, I know, but I'm curious, like, what's over here?
I can quickly climb to here and have a peek, I guess.
Measure out 60 feet.
Yeah, be out. Help you. Hmm.
Appears to be. Whoop, sorry, giant stripe in the middle. My bad.
Circles toward the Etten, or?
Potentially, yeah.
Should we just go straight across and see where it leads?
Yeah, if we can get that rope going, we can just swing there.
Sure, I can go ahead and attach that.
Alright. You.
Down the
Do
middle
we need
here.
the grappling hook or is a regular rope good enough?
I wouldn't be able to like. You say you had pittons as well?
Mhm.
Yeah, I have pittons.
How
Yeah, I
long is your rope, by the way? This is important.
I can.
50.
Yeah, I can trim my rope down.
Yeah,
Oh no,
my
I don't
rope
have
is-
rope.
My rope is 60 feet, and I don't know how long a grappling hook is. I'm assuming the grappling hook just attaches to
It's
the
just
60
that,
feet
yeah,
of rope,
it's
right?
you have to attach it to rope. So
Yeah, okay.
yeah, the ceiling here is about at the height is about 40 feet up. So
Bertrand also has a 60-foot hemp rope.
So there's like a 20-foot like swing range on that, so that's actually that would work if it's in the middle. So
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll do my best to attach that and.
If
Yeah,
possible,
it's-
could we get this back on the way back? Because I only have one.
Is it like really nice rope or is it just hemp rope?
it's the rope, but the grappling hook is the more important.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
I mean, I can just use my rope
Yeah.
if it doesn't have
Yeah.
the, it doesn't need the
Also,
grapple.
like, since we gotta take care of the meal question, like above game, like if someone were to be riding the one creature, like I willingly permit through the dimension door, would that count too?
I don't think so. I don't think
I
Monty
think
would let us.
because it's another creature, it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
I know it specifies carrying, but I think it's carrying objects. That also
yeah,
go
no,
with
you
them.
can only teleport with one creature with Dimension Door.
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
I still vote
no,
we
ca-
use the dimension door on the
Yeah.
mule.
Oh, I think we're
Yes.
gonna have to.
In that case, I'll take care of the mule. You more dexterous folk can take care of this, well, little stunt of yours.
Thank you, my lord Thaddeus.
Oh, my lord, I do like the sound of that.
Oh, don't inflate his ego even more. As I grab the rope.
All right then,
Yeah.
Missy, let's go. He's gonna like lead the mule. He's gonna like open dimension door.
Alright, you
Yeah.
teleport with the mule.
Bop. Yep.
Whoop, that's the wrong button.
Alright then, that's the first part done.
There's your rope spot.
Yep. I'll pull it with the mage hand towards us. Okay.
I'll be here ready to catch you on the side as well.
Do we need to roll anything to use the rope?
No, you don't. If you have it set up, then you're
Okay.
good to go.
Okay.
You guys swing across.
Should I take lead again?
Preferably.
I could grab the rope but leave the pit in there, so I could just reattach it in the
Nail it to
future.
the wall. Sure, you got it.
Yeah. So we still got the rope, but I can reattach the rope pretty easily.
Okay. And then
But you will lose one of your pittons.
Then I'll re-equip the hempen rope then.
And I think I used my piton, so I'll
Yeah.
take that off.
Yeah, we did
Shout
it.
out to
We
you guys
crossed the
using
river.
pittons. Nice.
This is actually the second time we used it, only this is actually the first time we used it properly.
Yeah.
What? We used it to wedge doors. What do you want?
Yeah.
They're
We
great.
wedged a secret passageway shut so that other creatures couldn't follow us through.
Yeah. It worked great.
You guys' feet squelch on the earth as you continue down this hill. There is a lot of bat guano.
Oh. Well, no, that can make us rich somehow.
Yeah.
How?
Fertilizer.
It's feces. No.
It means there's healthy bats here. That's good.
Fertilizers, ceramics.
If they had the white nose fungus, then maybe not so
Also-
much.
Also, Nix, I did have a listen down here. I didn't hear anything, but you're a little better at that, so you might want to double check on me.
Just
I don't know. I'm kinda worried
confirming.
this is a
You
dead
guys have light sources for your human companion.
Yeah,
And
I
for
would
me,
cast
yeah.
light on their shield, unless stated otherwise.
I mean, you rolled pretty high for your perception check, so
Yeah,
I
but
figure I can go down a little bit before.
you might be better at listening than me.
What are you for? You might be better.
Maybe. There's a chance.
A smidge of a chance.
Well, I can roll a perception check, maybe not for sound, but for sight, if I see anything that looks off, or...
You may want to do a perception check up ahead a little bit, because it seems like the road forks in two different directions up ahead.
Oh, yeah. Let's head over here. Perception check. Now I can listen in. See what my Phoenix ears hear.
Your gnome ears
Well,
here.
the natural 20 on the left, or on the right side looks really nice, but the 10 on the left side, not so much.
So you get to use the 10 for spotting traps and stuff, right?
The sound of the drips and the squelching in the earth, unfortunately, you can't hear out of both tunnels.
Yeah, the natural 20 would only take effect if there was like a secret passageway.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the traps would have the regular 10, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, we know the east is still within great peril. We know not what lies to the west further.
Can I, rather than listening, can I look at the ground to see if I see any more footprints or marks of anybody traversing these caves?
Roll a survival check.
It's a good use because this floor is great for marks, except
Only 11. I'm not great at survival. I have a +1.
You kind of look. You do see a set of footprints, but they're kind of older and not very clear and defined. You see. Oh boy, 1 second.
see a hand coming from the ground. Oh no!
Grabs your neck and strangles you. No, I'm just joking.
You die. Saber die.
1 second. God damn it. Too many books.
Well, whose fault is it, Monty?
Yours. How dare you
You know,
explore.
that's fair.
You see a set of medium-sized webbed feet with 4 toes.
What?
Fish people, fish people, fish people.
We did hear about the fish people. We also heard that they weren't very friendly, as I recall.
I suppose they could
Nick's
also be the
gonna-
lizard.
And then you also see...
Lizard wouldn't really be webbed.
what appears to be a three-toed, like, large, lizard-like feet, almost.
Theropods has been here.
They seem to be heading, actually, towards the west, and the finned ones appear to filter off to the east.
Hmm.
Okay, and it was three-toed large
Mm-hmm.
for the lizard.
Clearly
the
has
west.
clearly has nails as well on the three-toed creature, whatever it is. It has like looks like long talon-like nails.
Ooh.
And that one was to the west.
That one's heading to the west, yeah.
So
Nix
we're
is
dealing
going to
with
point it out.
She'll be like, guys, I see some footprints. Remember how Jibber and Jabber talked about lizard people and fish people? Well,
Yeah.
I think we might be running into them. It looks like those fish people might be to the east, and the lizard people might be to the west.
Well, I'd rather deal with fish than with lizards.
Do we know
How's our-
anything about potential like fish people or lizard people, or should we roll on that?
Gibber and Jabber
wait.
were very vague, so unfortunately,
Yeah.
I can't really give you more than what they gave you. So,
I mean, would I not have any knowledge of something like that in Arcane?
I mean, there's a lot of different types of fish people. I mean,
Gotcha.
Do any
There's-
fish people go to?
It
Do
can
any
be.
fish people go to Skullport?
yeah, I mean, there's Triton. There's all manner of different types of fish people. The large footprint on the ground. I mean, that could be any manner of large beast. It's so, and again, these are not clear footprints with an 11. You can't clearly see what they are, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
It can be from
Yeah.
actual animals to actual people, or dragonborns, or lizard folk.
Who knows?
Nix is not a survivalist. She
Yeah.
she does not
What?
track footprints.
Well, do consider this. Lizards are somewhat familiar, but fish people, those are unpredictable. You never
What?
know what you're getting in with a fish person.
Bertrand
Oh,
does have,
and I am the judgmental one.
Bertrand does
No, I'm
have
just-
decent survival. Or go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just making a joke. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Bertrand does have decent survival. Could he deduce whether these tracks are running or walking? Might denote some form of hostilities or potentially intelligence if they're kind of walking single file rather than kind of just scatteredly running.
Sure, roll a survival to determine how smart the feet are.
Fair enough. Nice.
Nope.
8.
You've no clue.
They look like feet.
Yep, they look like feet. And they're hard to see. They're very hard to see.
Just
we
imagine
try-
Thaddeus with a hat that says "Me fear fish."
Listen, I'm just saying, the water, like, like, fish are unpredictable. Lizards, they're more, like, I'm not digging this hole any further.
Hmm.
I just say we go towards the fish people.
But lizards don't have very good endurance, so if we run away from them, they shouldn't be able to chase us for very long.
But here's the thing: lizards eat meat, aka we can be people, and fish eat.
Other
Ah.
fish. Which is also meat, which could also be people.
Honestly,
know.
I'm kind of indifferent to either direction, so
Yeah,
You
I
guys
vote for fish
prefer-
because I'm not afraid of a tuna. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'm going to.
I just
I'm
got,
going to be more
I just
afraid-
got an image of Lionel boxing a fucking tuna fish.
With like a trucker hat that says "Fish
Yeah.
fear me."
Yeah.
Just
Well,
imagine
everybody
a shark
too
like
late.
guy is like standing behind the corner getting ready to like hammer Lionel out or something like that.
Drencher Roy, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for 20 months.
Well,
Like,
there could be
I-
dangerous types of fish that have legs now, since they're fish people. So
When
I
I
say we go
think-
with the lizards.
When I think lizard, I think crocodiles, and I don't want to deal with crocodiles.
Well,
When I think fish, I think tuna. So
let's talk about this from another way. We're more likely, or at least in my opinion, I feel like we'd be more likely to actually understand the lizard people over fish people. Like language-wise, because would I know that lizard folk typically use Draconic?
let's stop wasting time here and do democracy. Who votes to go to fish? I raise my hand.
Alright, one for fish. Anyone else for fish?
Darn.
Okay,
Nix is
lizard.
indifferent. She's not going to raise her hand.
All right, who votes for lizards?
I'll vote
Thaddeus
lizard.
votes for lizards.
All right, that's
Bertram will
two.
vote for lizard.
All right, that's 3. 3-1.
There you go.
Majority rules. We deal with the lizards.
Here, Bert, did you raise your hand just because I raised my hand?
No.
You
Don't
son
lie
of
to
a
me.
bitch.
Bertrand slowly watching. It's like when you're in school and you're watching that one friend of yours and you're like, do they like that? Should I agree with them? Am I going to do it too? Yeah, I'm going to do it too.
But my logic is, I feel like we'd have an easier time conversing with lizard folk over fish folk.
Depends if they're actual folk. The large footprints means
Yeah.
it could be a beast of some sort, you know?
That is
Yeah.
fair.
That's the problem. You know what? I
Nyx.
am going. If we can take.
Nyx
Oh, God,
and
no.
Wisp, what is your passive perceptions?
Oh no.
Oh dear.
I have a 17 passive perception.
Oh shit, okay.
Safe
15.
to assume we don't have 10 minutes before advancing.
Nope.
You're right.
Nyx, you hear a sound coming from the south. One sec, I gotta grab this fucking area. Like a scraping noise.
Next. You know what? Now that I think about it, Lionel was right. Fish people sound really good right about now. You guys just watched Nyx walk away.
Yeah, that didn't sound like a language I know. Let's go fish people.
You just get fucking raptor in the distance.
Don't speak, clever girl.
Nyx just kind of turns around. She's like, okay, I don't know if you guys heard that too, but there was some sort of weird clicking sound and scraping sound. It didn't really sound like the type that we could communicate with, so I think you kind of lost that bet, Wisp.
Yeah.
I love that from my Lionel's perspective. He was like, okay, do I have time for it? I see them walk into the darkness and then walk back. What happened?
Nothing happened. We're just going this way now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always been a fan
Oh,
of fish people.
Oh, so,
Let's go.
so democracy doesn't work then, hmm?
You guys might wait in like 10 minutes?
I should
Well-
have known to trust Lionel's intuition.
When she was standing here, did she see anything 60 feet ahead with her dark vision?
You
Like
did,
a silhouette?
actually. You
Oh,
saw, like, a piercing, gleaming eye and a large figure moving, but it didn't notice you.
By the way, just so, not for any particular reason, but we should probably move away from the fork a little quicker.
Okay.
Fine then.
Actually, I want to make sure the mule's like
Yeah.
not at the
Mule's-
back.
Mule is following very closely behind.
You don't remember me voting for the fish people, Thaddeus?
Well,
I remember it very clearly.
What's the
I voted
unanimous
for the
vote? What do you
people.
mean?
Yeah, it was 3-1 with the fish people.
Book!
That's not how it went.
Yeah, I can't believe Lionel voted for the lizard people.
What?
Yeah, Lionel's really got to get with the program.
What the
I'm
fuck?
just saying. I'm just saying. If you encounter a barracuda on 2 legs, that's your problem.
Am I gonna get fucking gaslighted? This reminded me of that freaking picture I saw the other day. I'm gonna start gaslighting you. You're gonna start gaslighting me? That's not what I said.
Nyx is gonna get here and she's gonna roll a perception check to see if she hears anything.
Okay.
But 21.
Alright, 1 second, let me read here. That one, okay. Oh.
No.
Sorry, I shouldn't be making noises into my microphone like that, but...
Like, ooh. Ooh.
Okay, yeah, alright. Nyx, the northern tunnel smells fucking awful.
Ew.
It is, and this is how it is described, fantastically foul.
I like the alliterations.
So
but
what is the Harry Potter franchise there?
Is it
Oh,
is it
God.
still fishy?
Is there a type of foulness?
Gross.
Okay.
Just absolutely gross.
You guys all watch as Nyx kind of gags and like pulls her cloak up to her mouth and is just like.
The southern wall, you see is covered with natural shelves and beautiful rock draperies formed by water seepage.
I'm gonna just plug my nose. It smells really bad up north. I don't know if we should go that way. It kind of looks nice down to the south.
Let's go to the south then. If it's that awful, I can smell it from over here.
You guys walk up and you'll probably just be hit by the wall of smell.
Yeah, it
die
is a wall of
instantly.
smell.
It gets like warmer as I walk in the wall.
It's just one frame
What the
dead
fuck are
on
you
the
talking
floor.
about?
Yeah, Wisp just faints from like,
Sensory overload.
Yeah.
Yep.
All of Wisp's hair falls out instantly.
No.
Wisp just instantly transports to a different dimension. Just fades from this mortal coil.
The peace side and just
Instantly
fading
Yeah.
out.
dimension door.
Nyx, your passive perception is 17.
Yep.
You hear it again.
It circles around.
So it turns out this path loops around with the other one, I think.
Great.
I'm starting to think that smelly path maybe looks kind of good, unless you guys are up for a fight.
No, I remember voting 3-1 lizard people. Let's go.
Look,
Operation Gaslight.
Fucking comedy act in 3 parts, dear lord.
Poor Smalls over there. Can't catch a break.
Oh my lord.
Oh. I'm all up for a fight.
Should we try and stealth up then?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it still difficult terrain?
Yes.
Let's remember that.
Can we stealth through the difficult terrain?
Yeah, you can.
You just have to go
Okay.
double slow, right?
Super duper slow.
Okay. So I take it we're doing a group stealth check.
Group stealth check.
Wow, Nick's got a 12.
Group stealth.
That means I rolled
Group
a 2.
stealth check.
Group self. Oh boy, here we go. Yo!
We're all just
Oh,
sloshing
no.
along.
Hey.
I'll roll for the mule.
We're just gonna lay down and start rolling.
So that is 2 failures, or sorry, 2 successes from Lionel and the
Hey.
mule, and failures from literally everybody else.
Oh my god, guy.
Yeah.
As you are sloshing
Nyx
along.
failed?
I
Yeah.
rolled a 2. I have a plus 10, but I rolled a 2. That's only a 12.
Excuse me as I move you, because presuming you are moving forward.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put us where you believe we would have stopped.
What would our order be? Let's decide that, I guess.
I am not
Just
going
as
to
we
be
are?
forward. I'll tell you that much.
That is to be somewhere in the middle, I guess, or at the very end.
Let's just.
I would be next to the cleric. That's where I would be.
There we go. Nyx.
Why did you guys all step one back from me?
Next
Rude.
Now we have to connect 4.
Nyx, as you look into the tunnel, you see a large beetle-shelled creature
Oh.
with hooks for arms.
No.
A bird-like beak and lizard-like legs, and is currently clinging to the ceiling and is staring at you.
Does it look aggressive?
Seems to be waiting. You hear echoes from deeper into the cave.
Is it calling for backup? Can I incite that?
Incite the creature. Sure, go for it.
Incite the creature. 18. What is the creature doing?
Congratulations, it's a creature. You can't incite it because it's a fucking monster.
Oh, and you don't have to call in that.
That's pretty offensive.
Nyx is gonna, still staring at it, back up one space. What does it do? Does it look like it's gonna come at her?
It very like a spider on the hunt, gently, like on the ceiling.
Ooh.
I know
Kinda-
that would be a really good time for a fireball.
Fireball!
Line up!
Fireball!
Are you actually asking me to do a fireball?
Nyx asked for a fireball.
Now fireball shall come. I don't know if I can move from where I am right now.
You're small. You can.
I mean, yeah, I can go through creatures, but I'm asking Monty if I'm allowed to move.
Yeah, you can.
And it will be here.
Thaddeus, get up here. Thaddeus, step up.
As it sees
yes, of
both
course.
you and sees Bertrand, and you're kind of ready to throw the fireball, it scrambles away.
Okay. I thought that was gonna go differently. I gotta be honest. I thought it came closer because it was gonna attack me. So far, pretty much everything like that attacks.
So you got scared the moment the more people showed up.
At
Is
least
that
it's still
because it's-
intelligent.
Go ahead.
That does it.
I mean, I'm wondering, did it run away because it didn't want to fight, or is it planning an ambush if we go after it?
Well, it went up north, so we could
Huh.
continue south, technically.
Have I ever seen something like that, Monty, or read about it?
Nope.
Got it.
Everything down here is alien.
Yeah.
It's very alien, yeah.
What the hell is that?
Bertrand will move to the fork.
You hear a lot of clicking, by the way.
Oh shit.
Good. That's what I wanted.
No.
That's exactly what
You, you have a light source, right, Bertrand?
Yeah, his shield is light on it.
Alright. How far does that go out?
I think 30
Okay.
feet?
Can you measure that out for me, please?
We'll see. Can you check the 30 feet?
Yeah.
Evie?
20
I
foot
posted
radius. So 40 feet. So measure out 40.
40 feet, okay.
2020, yeah.
So that way.
It's turning to
Hey, good news, you have 2020 vision.
Oh, that's good.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no, that is not 40, it's 20.
That's better than what most people have. Oh.
Measure down, please. Okay.
Oh.
As
Oh.
the light
That's about a
enters
few.
the cavern, immediately you watch as they scuttle out of the light.
I don't like light.
Maybe we don't have to fight. Maybe if they don't like the light, we can just pass
Also,
through.
this chamber is filled with zirkwood mushrooms.
Ooh.
Check my mushroom lore.
It's edible
That's
spores.
the wood-like ones, right?
Yeah, it's the big
And he's-
towering ones, and they're about 40 feet tall, and there's several of them. There's patches of barrel stalk as well, blue cap, and something you haven't seen before.
It looked like a tongue.
Actually, no, it's the clothing one. It's a Tromac.
Mm.
Also, we should stick together. They seem to fear large numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
also have
gather
light
around
volume.
Bertrand.
Right.
I mean,
Lizards fear me.
if you were holding fire because you were about to throw a fireball, they might have been scared of the light too.
That is possible.
Should we
If we're
gather
lucky.
some mushrooms then for our alchemist friend?
If we can back some.
Yeah, while you do that, I'm definitely going to keep an eye out, make sure these things don't, like, get more brave or antsy or anything.
Sarkwood is edible spores, and it's ready to make furniture and in floating.
The creatures scramble away. They're kind of just keeping an eye on you, but they're staying back, crawling on the ceilings and walls and avoiding you.
Oof.
No,
Can we
fish
roll a
people
survival
doesn't really
check
sound
to
as
try
bad.
and...
Sure, go for it.
Fish people doesn't-
I'm not very good at this, so I don't know if somebody wants to help. Or...
I mean, I can do
I
the
can
help
do-
action. I don't know if that will help.
You keep an eye on the things. We'll We'll me and Birch have got this.
Okay, yeah, I'll leave the survival check to you guys.
Well, assist Bert.
Hey, yeah,
Survival check.
22.
22. Roll again, because you'd help. What are you looking
11.
for specifically? Sorry?
I think edible mushrooms.
Yeah, we were gathering mushrooms.
Sure thing. Let's
Yeah, we need
see.
20 pounds.
You can easily get 20 pounds here of just the barrel stock alone is 20 pounds worth of food because you can eat. Remember, you can eat the flesh of that too.
Bertrand has enough room in his backpack to fill it and has the carry capacity to carry it. Do we want Bertrand to carry that?
Nick's definitely can't carry that all, so yes, please.
Got it.
You getting all 20 pounds?
20 pounds of shrooms going
I
on the
already-
notes.
Yeah. Just say
I
a
have-
mix. Say that it's a mixture of barrel stock and blue cap mushrooms, 20 pounds worth.
Question. How much would it weigh to have like a skateboard size bark of this much?
I mean, it's like wood, so
Yeah. So I would like for Lionel to get a skateboard size circuit piece.
you'd
You
have
get
to
the ball
fell. You'd have to fell a whole Zerkwood mushroom though.
Hmm.
Might not be best to do that in these circumstances.
Yeah. I say we keep moving south.
Agreed.
Okay.
After all, you guys did vote for the lizard path.
Yeah, it's going. We haven't fought anything yet. It's going well.
I didn't.
We-
vote for
we
this.
found
I voted for
mushrooms.
fish.
Oh my god.
These things kind of cling to the walls and just peer down at you as you walk by.
How many of them?
We're just going through. We'll be out of your way soon.
Like how? These things look pretty like beefy.
They do, yeah.
Maybe they're light sensitive.
Look, I'm seeing birds and Lionel is just going to be humming a melody as they go across.
That's me in the corner.
They're scraping on the walls and clicking at each other. You could. I would say probably all of you get the sense that they're keeping an eye on you and waiting for a straggler.
Oh, sons of
Ooh.
bitches.
I'm saying stick together.
Yeah,
Stick together was the plan.
Yep.
yeah.
It sounds like a pretty good plan.
So I use prestidigitation to make my hands be on flames just in case.
Okay, that looks like potentially water again.
Maybe
Looks-
here.
Looks like it.
Oh,
1 second. Shit!
Don't leave
God
the
damn it.
mule behind. Don't leave the mule behind.
Yeah. I'll grab the mule in a second. Give me a minute. I closed my book by accident because I'm a dummy.
yeah. The mule's reins aren't really leaving my hand.
That
right
is
now.
not water. That is a
Oh.
pile of fucking bones.
Ew.
Oh.
Oh,
We found their feeding grounds. Let's not go that way.
Friendly bones.
And what is your passive perception, Wisp?
Mine's 15.
15? Okay, good
Yeah.
thing. Because kind of currently defending the corner, clinging to the wall, is another one.
Yeah, that one seems like might be more aggressive. Let's go this way.
Yeah, I think it's just a nest, huh?
Teleport next to Bertrand.
Hold on, I'll grab your mule. Just presume your mule is with you. I imagine it's
Yeah.
yeah.
It's within 5 feet
Yeah.
of me. at all
no,
times.
it's just
Or
standing
Bert.
there like a Chad,
It's like
just
You
staring
know,
them all down.
looking juicy and delicious.
Gee, I wonder what's to the northeast.
Are we just going to end up cornering ourselves in their nest?
That could very well happen. I mean, we live with the
It's
consequences
fine.
of our actions, you know.
We can be very dumb.
And remember, it's all Lionel's fault if it goes wrong.
What the?
Yeah, he voted for this path. Remember.
My vengeance will be swift.
We're just
The
gonna keep
moment
changing
you
it.
least expect it, something's gonna go wrong.
And I'm
We're
glad
Honestly,
we.
Smalls, we should have just gone for the fish.
Yeah, I'm glad we chose the fish path.
We're just gonna keep changing what his vote was until he forgets.
I mean, technically, we did go down the fish path. It's just we then immediately took another left to go
I
straight back to the lizard.
I specifically conjure this hat that says fish fear me. I'm pretty sure I voted against the fish.
As you guys leave the chamber, the clicking echoing behind you. You hear it fade into nothing as your hearts thump in your chest.
Oh.
That wasn't too bad.
A bit
But let's-
terrifying, but
Let's not let our guard down just yet.
Keep an eye out.
I'm excitedly walking towards potential trap.
Might wanna slow down a bit and see what we can hear up ahead, Bertrand.
If
Very well.
if you guys
I'll
could do
stop
like a
at the corner.
perception check and give me 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's chill here for a little bit. We seem to be less in danger now.
Yeah, Nyx can roll a perception check at the orc to see if she hears anything else up ahead.
Okay.
I'll keep an eye on our.
Oh
rear.
gosh, she doesn't hear
Oh
anything.
my god.
Nope. You
Oh.
are still you hear your heart in your ears.
Hard
Yeah.
yeah. Snake eyes on
Oh,
2d20s.
I hate when that happens.
Right?
Yeah, we'll take 10 minutes to all calm down and let you
Yeah,
cast.
get a bit of a breather.
Yeah.
What are you casting?
I
Lila?
am casting. I'm using ritual cast for comprehend languages.
Okay. You got
I
it.
have that. I'm gonna be able to have this for an hour.
Bertrand's gonna bust out the orange slices and Capri Suns for everyone.
Okay.
If anyone would like a ration, go ahead and take one. I got it. I
Also,
got you.
Bradley, just a little bit longer. I just to find a good stopping point
it's
if
all
you're
good.
okay with
It's
that.
all good.
All right.
Yeah, of course.
Hey,
I'm gonna take those 10 minutes for this.
I definitely didn't hear anything from either direction, so left or right?
You see that the mule looks even more unnerved.
You okay? What is wrong with you?
Paw with your left hoof if you want to go left, and with the right hoof if we should go right. Okay.
Right,
Right.
that's it. I'm tempted to cast heroism on this mule.
What do I see with my gnomey vision?
Cave.
Cave!
No.
Measure
There's a
out.
part of my brain that is saying, "That's the DM telling us we are get away from here, going through the mule."
Another orc.
Okay, I need to make sure this is working. Someone say something to me in something that is not halfling or common.
I'm so glad you picked the fish path in.
Hola,
Giant.
Bracky. ¿Cómo estás?
Hey! That's halfling.
Oh, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup! Bonjour!
Parlez-vous anglais?
Okay, it's working.
Cicalis.
Well, any preferences, guys?
I mean, I'm a huge fan of Lucky Left.
We could
Like-
keep hugging the wall to the right. But...
My view of the screen left, or like our characters left?
Stage left.
Both.
He's left.
Correct.
Yes.
How about this? South or
Yes.
north?
There you
Yeah.
go. Let's keep
South
going
or
south.
north?
Let's keep.
I think we
the
should
theme
go away from the clicking noises.
Maybe south. South is. Let's see. This goes around.
I vote for the south.
Remember, if it all goes wrong, Lionel voted south.
I
going.
swear on my grandmother.
Are you guys moving stealthily or are you just walking?
Stealthily.
All right, group stealth check, please.
Oh boy, here we go.
I don't know if it was carrying over from before or not. So here we go.
It's definitely
Oh.
can't roll a double nat
Ooh,
one
it's
on
me
this.
in the
one, right?
corner.
That's me in the spotlight wearing my heavy armor.
Nyx rolled another nat one.
Wow.
I don't know. She's still
Nick
spooked.
woke
I don't
up.
know.
Nick's woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Oh,
She's not
sounds
handling
convenient.
things right now. You know, her senses are all messed up after she smelled that really awful, foul smell up north.
Mhm.
Okay.
Got
It
a
messed
whiff.
everything up.
Oh boy. Oh no. I'll roll for the
Oh no. Things you don't want to hear from your dungeon
Fuck.
master.
Okay, so what is this?
Uh-oh.
oh, nat 20.
Failure?
Well,
Hmm.
Oh boy.
I am regretting my decision of not going for the drow. Now we're dealing with really tight caves.
Yeah,
it's always
old
scary
saying,
when
the
she
devil-
drags you up.
She's the one moving you, yeah.
When you lose control.
Why is there always a gap behind me? It just feels like I'm more vulnerable.
Huh?
You watch, Nix, as you turn the corner, like puppets on a string.
Oh, that makes it even more terrifying.
Oh, what the fuck is
Three
that?
lizard-like creatures turn and stare at you, their eyes glazed over, and in a guttural tongue, as if not natural for their speaking voice, they say to you all in unison, "You should not be here." And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Okay.
Nix is gonna be like, you know what? You're right. We're just gonna leave.
Wow, Lionel, bad call.
You shut your goddamn mouth.
Good session, you guys.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hell yeah.
Oh god.
Alright, I'm gonna open chat now.
Oh my god! I just zoomed out and I can see,
Hi, Chad.
can see Thaddeus at the arc gate up to the north.
Oh shit!
Oh
Did I
god.
not hide that? Fuck.
Apparently not.
Oh
You
shit.
didn't. I
Well-
zoomed out and I saw it.
I'm hiding it now, don't look.
Yeah, ignore that. It didn't happen.
I wonder where
That
the
never
drow
happened.
are.
I
No
I can't believe
idea,
Lionel would have
guys.
done that.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
We knew that they were in that direction anyways. It's not like it really spoiled anything.
Nah, it's just knowing what floor they were in. But
Yeah. I
You
just
figured
zoomed
that
out and I'm like, why
just from Jibber and Jabber kind of gave you enough information to piece that one
Yeah.
together, though. I feel like, oh, none of you are blonde, so it wasn't you guys.
mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
there you are. We're on level 4.
Yay!
Oh, the
Woo!
freaking lizard people.
Stressful.
Oh boy.
Yeah, why'd Lionel have to vote for the lizard people?
Which,
I-
by the way, the
I'm
things
going-
that snapped their necks and turned towards you and spoke in unison, they're also lizard people.
Yeah.
Significantly smaller lizard people, though.
Yeah.
But they're more manageable.
I have an inkling.
Oh.
I hate being a dungeon master because I know things.
You have forbidden knowledge.
I gotta read a bit more because there's a lot of fun things on this.
We got pretty far with, the
You
one.
Yeah.
did.
Wait.
You went very far today.
Rip Shay's drawing hand.
I know, you said it was gonna be easier, but this is all more cave map.
Well, it's not as bad as floor 3 though. It's not narrow.
Yeah,
It's a bit more reasonable.
Bit more reasonable, yeah.
Oh
Well,
my
it's
goodness.
more room for not being
Yeah,
perfect.
chat. Here's part of my map. Enjoy. enjoy the pain of last session. Let's see, let's
Someone
do
in
the other
the,
part
I
too.
mean, assume Shahala made a poll. Is this the end of the level 4 pacifist run? Everyone's saying yes, no reload from last save.
Oh no.
You don't get saves in this game.
Dude, I am so mad my players didn't get to the point in the story. So basically they were gonna be meeting one of some of the gods in part of the final arc. And the one gift the gods were going to give them was basically a small like box that would save time in that specific point on time, only one.
Only
Like,
once.
it was going-
Oh,
It was going to
interesting.
give them a save state. Oh, I never got a chance to use that.
Oh man. Oh, this level's fun. I really like this level. It starts so good with Jibber and Jabber, and I'm like, oh, they're cute. I love them.
Yeah, I could tell you were having a lot of fun voicing those two.
Oh yeah, it was. I'm like, I want to give one a high voice and one a low voice, and they talk to each
Yeah.
other, and it's really cute.
Yeah, the cart had to be left behind, but you know
Yeah.
what? We're doing well with our mule. Besides
That
the fact
cart-
that he's terrified right now.
That cart was
Yeah.
too thick.
You would not have been able to bring it through these areas at all. No.
Oh.
How you feeling, Boo?
Hey,
Doing pretty tired.
Okay.
Pretty
Doing-
sore.
Pretty tired.
carts,
will
carts
it-
are great for overworld adventures, but not for dungeons.
No. I have to actually upload. I just realized I need to upload the previous episode actually. Because I actually forgot to upload it. Oops. But that's okay. I'll probably do that tonight. Everyone says to reload from last save. Well, I have unfortunate news, chat. There
Last
was,
save was
there was no last save.
We
It was the-
also killed very innocent, sad little piercers. So
you don't, you don't
Stabbed me.
understand.
That is.
You don't understand. This is like Dark Souls. This is autosave. After every single thing.
Like, the way I look at it, I got 3 natural ones out of the way, so next time we start, I gotta start off good, right?
Sure.
Yeah, that's totally how it works, right?
Sure. Cope. Go ahead and cope. It's fine.
go and talk to Mark Allen Jr. about that.
Yeah. Well, actually, his rolls
No.
are pretty decent now, honestly.
I have been shocked.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna be important
say
rolls coming
that.
up, and it's just gonna be ones.
It's been Connor with the stealth and with the,
Yeah, with like the roguing things, yeah.
Yeah, but it's Connor. Him and Roll20 don't get along.
By the way, we should probably head out here because Rally does need to go. So,
Yeah.
I'm melting into a puddle.
Yep, no worries. Thanks for playing though. This was really great, and we'll see you all next week. I seriously the third floor is fine, but oh god. But this floor is significantly more interesting. Like in terms of just DMing it is a lot more fun. Let's see who is live right now. Oh shit! Hey, Mr. Rabbit is playing the Witch's House.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
That RPG
Wow.
Maker horror game.
Yeah, I remember
In
that
a
one.
while.
MV, I don't know what that means. We're gonna raid Rabbit. It's gonna be a scary game though, chat, so just a heads up, it's a horror game. So we're gonna raid Mr. Rabbit.
Raid message.
Oh, what should our raid message be?
Way to go,
I'm
Lionel.
looking for the fish.
Leave your fish.
Me fear fish. That'll be our raid message, is me fear fish.
Perfect.
Alright, me fear fish.
Leave your
Me and
fish.
your
Oh, Sarah's
Me-
giving commentary.
Oh,
Cool.
sweet. Alright, have fun, you guys. Me fear fish.
Goodbye,
Me and your
chat.
fish.
Bye, chat.
Alright, chat.
Me fear fish.
Your
Fear fish.
Fish.
me fear me.
I don't know, right now we're kind of fearing the
Mere
lizards,
fear,
so...
mere fear, mere